Yo, yo. What's happening? What's going on, people? Welcome to Strasbourg Steve for another watch along today. Five, number five, watch along five of the day. And we'll be back with at least three tomorrow. Big up everybody inside. Smash up those likes. Get your score predictions in. All that fun stuff. All of that fun stuff. Make sure to get the likes and all that sorted out. But yeah, and also get your score predictions in as well. But yeah, tonight Cascadia Derby. It's the big one, ladies and gentlemen. Probably the most famous rival in American soccer. Yeah, I'm talking about American soccer history. Portland Timbers, Seattle Sounders. These guys have been playing each other since the 70s. And yeah, we're here for another iteration of the Cascadia Derby, people. We are here for it. One of my favorite games to watch, for real. Yeah, let's go over both 11s for both these teams. 87-4 in the building, Dewsbury Hall season. My God, Chelsea Daniel and Mario Malatelli as well. Let's go over both lineups. Portland Timbers have gone with a 4-2-3-1 at home in the big game. They got Seattle. My bad. I moved this dumbass thing 1 centimeter, this USB port. I moved this dumbass thing 1 centimeter and everything goes kaput. So annoying. Anyways, people, yeah, to fill y'all in on the lineups. Yeah, it took Suarez off on a brace. It's crazy. Crazy stuff. But yeah, what's it called here? So yeah, lineup for Portland Timbers. Maxime Crepeau, Canada's new starting midfielder. Or sorry, goalkeeper. Jesus Christ, new goalkeeper. Maxime Crepeau. Johan Mosquera starts. Juan Mosquera starts at right back. Dario Zuparic at center back. Um, Kamal Miller, formerly of Impact. Love Kamal Miller. He's a stud. Claudio Bravo at left back. Midfield two of David Ayala and Diego Chara. And then there's front four. Anthony Alves on the left. Evander, one of the best players in MLS. Definitely capable of playing in Europe. 1,000%. Yeah, there's a few. He would play for Lazio. He's a bloody good player. Evander. Santiago Moreno starts on the right, and up top Mason Toy, again former CF Montreal player, starts. Obviously, they recently acquired him. So yeah, that's their 11, and on the bench Miguel Araujo, Eric Miller, Tega Ikoba, Eric Williamson, Finn Sermon, Christian Paredes, James Patemis, backup goalkeeper, Phil Neville, the manager. And for the other side of the Cascadia Derby, 4-2-3-1, Swiss goalkeeper Stefan Fry is back in net after being rested midweek for Seattle. Alex Roldan starts at right back. Jaime Gomez, Jaime Gomez Andre starts at right center back. Jackson Reagan, the one next to him. Nuhu Tolo, not a good left back, but in MLS he's all right. Starts at left back. Josh Atencio and Christian Roldan at the midfield two. On the left, it's Pedro de la Vega, Albert Rusnak, Paul Rothrock, and Jordan Morris. So, again, it's a derby. Both teams are doing pretty well lately, to be honest. Seattle obviously coming off a pretty devastating loss in the U.S. Open Cup to LAFC. But, yeah, I think they did make some changes to their lineup, obviously. But, yeah, you're going to do South American qualifier watch on. Yeah, depending. I just got to find out where the games are at. But, yeah, I should be able to do that. I should. But, yeah, overall, looking at both teams, bro, I can't lie. Like, Portland, giving them the edge here. It is a derby, though. But yeah, they did draw 4-4, 4-0. Scoring a lot of goals at home. 3-0, 4-1, 3-2, 2-0, 2-1. They scored a lot of goals. Scored 2 at home. They scored 2 at home in a lot of games. They did, however, meet MLS earlier this year on May 12th and lost 2-1 to Seattle. Let's see how different those lineups look, though. So that back three. All right, yeah, actually, their lineup changed a little bit here. Yeah, no Rui Diaz. Morris played wing. Open Vargas played. It's a bit of a switch up. Overall, people, they did beat them 2-1. I gotta factor that in. Maybe I'll go. You know what? Let's just go with a 3-2. 3-2. I'll go Timbers because they've been scoring a lot of goals at home. Scoring a lot of goals. I'll give them the edge here. I'll go 3-2 Portland Timbers. Let me know, people, if you agree or not. Big up Warrior J93 as always, my broski. So yeah, this should be a dope game. This will be a really, really good game. If my audio wants to sync up, it might be a little bit better. But yeah, man. Looking forward to this. Looking forward. Portland, Seattle. There we go. Yeah. Bro, Chicago Fire is terrible. It's a terrible team. Yeah. But yeah, kickoff should be coming up here momentarily. It should be a good game, people. Excited for this. Hopefully I don't wake up my dad. But yeah, it should be. I'm excited. And I wasn't excited for the Montreal game earlier. For obvious reasons. So is what it is. But yeah, let me know your predictions down below. Yes, actually, Barrio, yes. Few Colombians, yeah? All right. Pull this up here. So, Portland, Mosquera, Colombian. Cario Bravo, I believe. Oh, he's Argentine. Oops. Ayala, Argentine. Chara's Colombian. Santiago Moreno, Colombian. So Portland have Mosquera, Colombian, Diego Chara, and Santiago Moreno. Meanwhile, Columbus have Yadimir Gomez. Yeah, Yadimir Gomez is Colombian. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, De La Vega's Argentine. Miguel Araujo is Peruvian. This guy's he's American. He's a young guy. He's 17. This kid, Tega Ikoda, is fucking 17 years old. Christian Paredes, Paraguayan. So yeah. Let me type it up. Let me type out the names for you. Juan Mosquera. It's Diego Chara. And Santiago Moreno. Yep. Moreno. Yeah, Portland for the win, but I hope the Argentines have the worst game of their career affairs. And then Joao Paulo Rui Diaz. Yeah. Seattle has one Colombian. One. So But yeah, should be a fucking great game. Yo, big up, Charlie. Do you ever sleep? Yeah. Here and there. But yeah, we are about to kick off, people. Smash up the likes. Smash up the likes and subscribe, please. It's a polite thing to do. Only 3 starts for De La Vega. I think he's had a lot of injuries, to be honest. Yeah, should be a fucking great game. Well, yeah, I'll go 3-2 Timbers. 3-2. San Jose, Minnesota. Damn, Seattle have the best defense. Damn. Yo, Vicario Sicario. My prediction is. Goddamn. 3-2. Yeah, come on. Let's go. Hit up them likes, bitches. Anyways, we're about to kick off. And another Cascadia Classico. It should be fucking good. Great atmosphere, like always. We're about to kick off 121st edition of Timbers Sounders. Let's go. Battle of Boeing and Lumberjacks. Yeah, for real. I watched Man City earlier. Yeah, I watched a bit of the game. Yeah, Holland is just Holland, man. Crazy. Yeah, hit up the lights though. Come on. Anyways. Fuck Seattle. No. Fuck Seattle. I'll be real. I'll put on the LAFC game. I want to see what LAFC. But yeah, Portland Timbers, best attack in the Western Conference. They've got how many goals? Let me look up here. How many goals have Portland scored? Oh, wait, I gotta go. Standings. Yeah, Timbers have scored 54 goals. They've conceded 46, though, versus Seattle, who conceded the least amount of goals. So, yo, big up CJ, my guy. But yeah. Oh, that's a kick to the head from De La Vega. That's a kick to the head. That's definitely a kick to the head of Claudio Bravo. I feel like a fraud is a West Ham fan and Captain Holland. I just think you knew what was coming, my guy. I wouldn't. I don't think you're a fraud. I just think you knew what was coming like the rest of us. Except Arsenal fans. There's probably some delusional ones that thought that West Ham could get something. Okay, Paul, easy collect. He's gonna throw out to the right. Here's Juan Mosquera. Mosquera. Yeah, they are. Yeah, Mosquera. Santiago Moreno. Colombian to Colombian. Moreno. Mosquera. Well done. Well done. Atencio. He does really well in tight space there. Oh my god, on the byline. Rothrock. Foul. Boy. That was beautiful. Draws a foul as well. Damn. Damn, bro. Damn. What the fuck is Portland Timbers? Oh, Providence Park. That's what it is. course. Providence Park. Where the hell? There we go. Southwest Morrison Street, Portland, Oregon. There we go. Yeah, I'll let you two do it. Yo, big up Daniel Babroski. Yeah. Yeah, West Ham are in a good place, bro. Defo. Mosquera. Moreno. Bit of a poor touch. Let him down there. Poor touch. Fuck Seattle. It's Phil Neville. He's Space. Evander. Oh my god. Oh, what a save. Oh, what a fucking save, bro. What a save, Stephen Fry. Oh, it was offside anyways. Wow. What a fucking save, yo. Oh. That's a great ball. Anthony there. He just poked that. Fry should have. Oh, Mason Toy. Oh my god. He took a knee to the fucking. Ooh. Stephen Fry just took a knee to the face, bro. Ow. Ow. That was a solid save, yeah. That was a. He should have tried to hold on to it, but the ball, Fry was going so near post because that's where that was a knee, bro. Yeah, backup keeper's coming in, bro. Backup goalkeeper for Portland. Seattle's coming in already. And it's the guy who started the midweek game, actually. It's what's his name? When I see his name, I'll recognize it. Was it John Bell? Andrew Thomas, that's who started. He's Russian. What? He's Russian, born 1998. American father, Russian mother. Okay. Fairs. I didn't know that. Nah, it's just like an alternate kit, but their logo's still the same. This is just like an alternate logo for the red shirt that they have. It's actually a really sexy shirt, bro. Look at this. Portland. Let me pull this up here. Like, bruh, that's sexy. That is sexy. That's a good looking shirt. The Clive kit. Yeah, it's sick, man. That's a gorgeous shirt. Yeah, that's beautiful. It's like old school too. It's old school. Yeah, no, it's fine, bro. I would wear that. I want that shirt. That's a pretty shirt, bro. Very, very, very nice. Like a solid 9 out of 10. Solid 9 out of 10. Andrew Thomas coming in. Yo. Big up Danish Maldini. Big up, man. That's such a hard question. I don't know. I mean, I have one of my favorites. This one, bro. Come on, man. 98, 99, or 90, 98 home shirt from Newcastle. Oh, good ball. Rothrock. Oh my god. What a clearance. Oh, wow. This is getting frantic here, boys. This is frantic. Good ball in behind. Kamal Miller. Ooh. Good chance there for Seattle. Barely defended by Portland. Corner. Absolutely woeful corner. Rusnak. Yeah, MLS is very, I agree. But it's entertaining. It's entertaining sometimes, so we'll take it. I'm saying. Mom Miller. Oh, good defense. Roldan. Alex Roldan. Very good defense. Don't turn it over there, though. What the fuck? Don't fucking crash. Come on. Yo. What's good, Yair and Santiago? Yo. Who do you think wins? That's my prediction. I'm going 3-2. Because Portland, best attack in the West. They've got Evander, who's unreal. This Anthony kid, not the Man United one. This Anthony looks pretty good. And MLS, he does look pretty damn good. Santiago Moreno's very good as well. And Mason Toy just facilitate. Yo, big up Jairo and Santiago. Yeah, you sucked. Back and forth. Rafael Munoz. Back and forth so far. Probably is. There are a few MLS wingers that are better than Anthony, particularly Denny Bouanga. At LAFC. He could play for a decent European, like a Champions League level club. No doubt. I'm not saying Barca. He could play for a decent team. Oh, Claudio Bravo, poor touch. Very poor touch. Yeah, Cucho Hernan, he's a very good winger. He can also play striker as well. Good finisher. Very good finisher. I don't know why my stream just went blurry, but whatever. Seattle with some possession. Nuhu. Reagan with the long ball to the right. It's headed down by Joao Paulo de la Vega. Not Joao Paulo, Roldan, actually. Alex Roldan. Yaimir Gomez. Alex Roldan looking to cross it. Finds Pedro de la Vega. Poked out to the right. Atencio. Stream just froze up for some reason. Over hit that horribly. Rothrock got there. Rothrock, nutmeg Mosqueda there. In the box. Vega, good defense, Portland. They're going to try to counter. What the fuck is going on? What is this nonsense? The Cucho goal in the first day of the 21-22 season. I'll never forget seeing that. I forget that goal. He was playing for Watford, obviously. Who was he with? Who did he score that against? Was it Chelsea? I can't lie. I don't remember. Was it against Man United? Did you watch Timber's last game? Big up, I got that from Australia. as well. Big up Australia, man. Oh, yeah, Rothrock's has played good so far. Timbers' last game. Anthony, well done. Bravo. I actually don't know if I watched the Timbers' last game. No, I missed that game, the 4-4. I missed that one. I don't even watch college football. I can't lie, bro. I'm not saying I wouldn't ever. I'm just not into it right now. Maybe on the Sarcasm City playback, but I'm at NFL. Yo, NFL, bro. We rocking with the Bears. The Bears. So, all right, we're gonna restart this dumbass thing. LAFC Houston as well. You two dedicated to real football. Facts. Facts. De La Vega. Roll down. Rusnak. Rusnak, that's a ball. That's a ball. That's a ball. That's a dangerous ball. Yo, big up Hugo. Rui Diaz goal incoming. Legend of MLS. Raul Rui Diaz. Fucking hell. Is Portland on the ball now? Okay, Paul. Come on, Miller. Long ball. Goes out for a throw-in. Let's see. But yeah, 15 minutes in, 0-0 people. Dispossessed. Ayala. Oh, risky pass. Well done, though. Mosquera. Diego Chara. Chara. Evander dropping back. 2-0 Salt Lake. Hate watching your merchants. That's funny. That's funny. But it's a good ball. Rolled on. Atencio hanging a lot on that right. A lot on that right. Touchline on the right. De La Vega. Pedro De La Vega. Overhits it a little bit. Rothrock gets there. De La Vega. De La Vega. Oh, that's a good ball. Good ball. Rolled on. Ooh. Close. Corner for Portland or Seattle. 3 corners already. Badra Katebrich. De La Vega shot block. Sounders been the team on top so far. Oh, Christian Roldan. Christian Roldan. Mosquera. Corner. It's Brian Schmetzer there. Commentator was saying earlier, Brian Schmetzer started playing with the Seattle Sounders in 1980. Played a bit for them, then managed them in USL. He's been their manager for a long time. Brian Schmetzer. De La Vega space. Block. Mosquera playing a bit of left back here. Oh, wow. Well done. Good block, Mosquera. Another corner. Five corners for Seattle already. Let's go, baby. Ball in. Header. Goal. 1-0. Oh, it's offside. Offside. Fucking hell. Portland's struggling with these corners, bro. They're struggling with these corners, just like Arsenal struggled with their chances today. For sure. But yeah. Fuck Seattle. Fuck Seattle. Mosquera. Moreno. Good defense. Knew who there. Easy dispossession. De La Vega. Oh. Yes. RIP Soul Bombo. 100%. Super sad news, bro. Yeah. Yeah. Montreal. A lot of Montreal games. Probably about 6 over the years. I'm a 4-hour drive from where I live in New Hampshire to Montreal. I've seen them play in New England. Obviously, the Gillette Stadium is what, an hour and a half drive, maybe a little less if there's traffic is kind. But yeah, yeah. I've been to a few MLS games. Like I've been to a Red Bulls game before. Well, I've seen the Red Bulls play before. Um, yeah, I've been to a lot of MLS games. Oh, a lot. 5, 6. Maybe I'm forgetting a few, but good interception. Oh, Evander. That's a foul, surely. Yeah, ref's called that back to go on Seattle's fit. Yeah. Oh, Drogba, man. Gotta be Didier Drogba. Has to be. Yeah, go. Go check out an FC Dallas game. Fuck yeah. Oh, Evander. Oh, Zuparic. Nah, offside. That's definitely offside. Oh, Houston. What a fucking save from Larice. Bro, Larice just made a what a save, bro. Oh, what a save from Hugo Lloris. Wow. Seattle now on the ball. Good ball to the right. Pedro de la Vega. De la Vega, poor ball, low roller. Portland Timbers on the break. Timbers on the break. Timbers on the break. Evander, Anthony, sticks with it. Anthony, Evander, Santiago Moreno. What's this game? Oh no, Mason Toy. What the fuck? Good goalkeeping from Thomas. Oh my god. Evander still. Evander. Oh my god, he's dancing around Atencio. Header. Oh, what a block. What a fucking block. Yo, Freddie Montero. Yo. Dog. Evander. Look at that from Moreno. Just. Oh, that's a good. Yo, Evander needs to be in fucking Europe, my man. I mean, I like watching him here. Damn. Santiago Moreno, that was filthy. And then he not only did he do like the not back heel flick, but like he moved his foot like that. And then he dribbled to another dude, laid it up for Toy, but Andrew Thomas came out of nowhere. Yeah, that was disgusting, bro. That was absolutely disgusting. Yeah, Santiago Moreno's the real deal, man. Again, he's a player that could go to Europe soon. I would not be surprised. He's just quality. Evander corner. Headed out. Claudio Bravo. Roldan heads it clear. Bravo trying to keep possession in. Header right over to Bravo. Claudio Bravo, the left back, not the goalkeeper. A good shot. Oh, good interception. Very good. Moreno. Oh, that's a poor pass, Chara. That's a poor pass. That's poor. Ooh. Well done. Ayala. Diego Chara. Zubaric. Kamal Miller. Kabalo left. Anthony Alves. Anthony. Evander dropping back. Kamal Miller. Dario Zubaric. Juan Mosquera. Zubaric. New England just missed a free header, man. Oh, it's Houston. Houston up 1-0. Away to LAFC. I don't. Anthony. Ayala. Evander. Nice little switch to the right. Back to Evander. First time switch. Good first touch. Oh my god. Oh, that would have been a great move from Portland. Yeah, Portland. Damn. Portland gets some momentum. That's a great tackle, Mosquera. Yeah, Santiago Moreno. Where is Moreno? Where's he from? Santiago Moreno. So, Barrio, Santiago Moreno played for America di Cali for 2 years. Played 41 played, big up Angus McWhorter. Hello from St. Louis. Big up to you, my guy. Big up to you. Reagan trying to play left. Portland press is suffocating Seattle right now in their own half. Ball to the left. Reagan intercepted pretty well there from Mosquera. Moreno. Oh, I tried to dummy there, Anthony. He's quick though, and he shoves over. goes through Alex Roldan there. Yeah, big up to you, Angus. I think your first time. I haven't recognized your name here, but big up to you, man. Shout out St. Louis. Nice little city. I used to live in Chicago. Love St. Louis. Nice little city. Yeah. Done. Man. Should have come to Chelsea as well as my priority club. Fairs. Rusnak. Oh, attention. Ooh. De La Vega. Oh, what a block. Ho. What a fucking block, yo. De La Vega. Great defense. De La Vega, handball. Quick little free kick here. Good block. Kripal. Zuparic. Oh, good move here, Seattle. Paul Rothrock. Good cross. Oh, Zuparic. Well done there. Had a decent game so far, Zuparic. What's this mofo? Where's he from? I'm gonna guess Croatia. Yeah. Croatia. Oh yeah, Bucaramanga play tomorrow. Let me check what time that is. Because I got work tomorrow night. I'll let you know though. Corner Rusnak. Header. Came off Mason Toy. Another corner. Jesus Christ. Yo, Jordan Morris, you are a fat mofo. Wow. Jordan Morris has really let himself go. This guy is huge. Yo, big up Phil Dumas. Big up, man. Big up, bro. Get up the likes. 15 likes. Let's go. Header. Right to him. Oh, I'm not in LA, bro. I'm not in LA. I'm in the East Coast, man. It's 11:14 at night right now. 11:14. 14. Atencio. And shout out to your kids, Naomi and Leo. Shout out to them. Big up Rafael Munoz. I honestly have, bro. I woke up at like 9 a.m. today, so I missed most of the Brighton Arsenal game. So I haven't even honestly seen it. But I mean, most people are saying, uh, most people are saying that the two yellows were deserved. So there you go. Oh wow, Cruz Azul and Club America's on. Fuck, what channel? Damn. What channel? What channel? That's a classico. I'll put that game on once it's RSL one's on. Oh, Moreno. Anthony. Moreno. Fuck. Gotta do better there. You gotta do better there. Moreno. Toy. Mosquera. Cross. Header. Toy. Just wide. Oh. Where's Liga MX? Yo, I gotta put that game on. Yeah, this game's food anyways. RSL are not gonna lose to fucking what's his name? Yeah, today. Appreciate that. Big up, bro. TUDN Univision. Alright, cool. Big up, Adam. Appreciate that, my guy. Vix.com. Yo, what's up, What's up, my guy?
Yeah, I just arrived like 10 minutes ago. I was just trying to finish up my prayer and then join you on stream. So how's the game been so far?
Kind of like swings of momentum.
Yeah, man, I can't find the game anywhere. Can you do? Is it showing on Apple?
Apple TV.
I think you gave me yours last time, and I actually took it off after I was done with it because I didn't want to keep your personal information on my phone.
No. Just log in again with it. You're good.
Yeah. You know, sometimes because that was the first time I ever had your information. So I was like, hey, man,
I don't want to. I wouldn't. Here's the thing. I wouldn't give. This is just me. I don't know how other people work. I wouldn't give you a password and a login if I didn't want you to keep. You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel you. Hold on. Did I? Let me see. Do I still even have your information? I don't think I do. Could you send me the information just in case? Because I don't think I have it. Yeah, just put it on the private chat.
Got you.
Yeah. Give me a second.
Check your Insta. Rothrock. That's fine.
Okay, here we are.
This.
Yes, sir.
So that's the username and then the password. And then it'll have me send you 6.
Yeah, like the last time.
So I'll tell you those.
Yeah. I actually forgot to mention, because I've seen you do that tag that you've had, Sven Gordon Eriksson. Man, that guy, bro. You know what's crazy? Before Southgate, I'll probably say that guy was like England's most successful manager in my lifetime. I guess before Southgate, because I guess what Southgate has done has basically preceded him. But still, bro.
Yeah.
Sven is so underrated because remember, I think didn't he win the league with Lazio or did he? Yeah, he did, right? In 2000.
And a European trophy. 2 European trophies.
Mm-hmm. Did you send the information already, Steve?
Yeah, on your Insta.
Oh, on Insta. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. I just saw it. But yeah, basically that's like people don't realize, man. Like obviously for the younger generation, they won't know who Sven is, but like for the older generation like me, I got to watch him. Obviously, he was the manager. And also, let's not forget, he was actually manager of Ivory Coast in the 2010s. He was the one that coached them in the 2010 World Cup when they were in like that group of death with Brazil and Portugal.
He had a long managerial career.
Oh, yeah. very underrated, and he was like the first international manager to ever manage England before Capello.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
and to be fair, you know what it is? People really do sleep because obviously a lot of people don't realize he was in charge of the golden generation of England, right? But if you think about it, out of all of like the future managers, all of them practically failed. He actually did well compared to like the rest of them, because
Oh yeah.
you because you think about McLaren didn't make it to the what's the name, the flipping the Euros in 2008. Yeah, they must have sent you the
Yeah.
the code.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Check the private chat. There's the 6 numbers.
I just saw it. Thank you.
6. Yeah, no problem.
But seriously, right? If you think of McLaren, he failed with he failed to even take them to the Euros in 2008. Then Capello came in, who came in with a lot of resume. But then even he, when he went to the 2010 World Cup, bro, you remember that game against USA? Oh man,
Yep.
that game, bro. I swear, I mean, you know what's crazy about what's crazy about this English, right? You see how they always be making fun of us, basically how we call it soccer
Yeah.
and all of this shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, you know that history still states, right? 3 World Cups between the US
0
and
England victories over the US.
just
0.
saying, bro. History doesn't lie, bro. History is in our favor. And I've said this so many different times, man.
Are you
But yeah.
logged in yet or not?
Yeah. I mean,
All right, word. Let me know if when you get to the game, we'll sync up.
yeah, I put it on already.
What time are you at?
I am at 40 minutes.
Wait, do a counter. Count.
So yeah, I'm at 6, 7, 8,
Oh, you're
9.
a second ahead. All right, cool. All right.
Cool. I like the Portland Timbers
Oh, it's
jersey.
beautiful. It's a really really nice shirt, bro.
Oh yeah, it
Evander.
is.
Ooh. By the way, this number 10 on Timbers. I don't know if you've seen him play before. Evander, bro.
I'll definitely be keeping my eye
Look
on
at
him.
this guy. Look at this guy.
Nice.
Ayala,
Where's he from?
Brazil. He's Brazilian. He was at FC Midtjylland, actually. That's where Timbers brought him
Oh,
from. He's played in Europe before, yeah.
nice.
I think he just came here because he's doing well in Denmark. He played Champions League with them when they played Atalanta and Liverpool, I'm pretty sure.
Oh
FC
right, yeah. That year was it the year that no was it the Salzburg year? The year that Salzburg went to the when Haaland was there, because I think that was the year that
Yeah,
Michelin were
I think so.
so yeah, Michelin
I
were
think so.
also in the Champions League. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, that was what. Here we go. But
cleared.
you know, every time I think of the Portland Timbers, there's this legendary player that they had. Do you know who I'm talking about? You should know. Is it Valeri? What was
Diego
what's his name?
Valeri, Argentine.
Bro,
Yeah.
people, yo, that guy, right? Yeah, over there in Portland Timbers, man. He's a legend over there
Yeah,
amongst
amazing
their
player.
fans.
He was very good.
Mm.
Here's Evander. Evander. Oh,
Oh,
that's a
lovely.
beautiful. Oh, pass is close.
Hmm. All right. You know what? This Evander. You know what? Sometimes when I look at these names, I feel like I've heard these names before, and I just have to go back and like think of like where I might have heard them from. But I don't
Yeah.
think I've ever met the guy. I think I did meet one. I think I'm mistaking him with the Brazilian, the guy from Porto, the striker, Edvinson or whatever. You know
Oh,
the
really?
striker, Evan
Evan
Nielsen? Is it?
Nielsen.
Evan Nielsen,
Yeah, he's
yeah,
playing
that's
at
the guy.
Bournemouth. He's at Bournemouth now. Yeah.
You know what? This transfer window has been so dead that there's been some moves that I even noticed. One, two.
Don't do that. Don't do it. It hasn't been dead. You just
No, it's
haven't
been
done
dead,
much.
Steve. I
That's
mean,
it.
it's been
No,
dead
no,
for
no,
the top
no,
teams.
no, no, no. Newcastle's window was dead.
Oh, chance here, chance. Ooh, chance. Ooh.
Good ball. Evander.
Oh, they
Oh,
got it back. They got it back in the dangerous area.
oh wow.
Oh,
Shot.
chance!
Shot.
Great defense.
Shot.
Great defense. Great,
Oof.
great defense. Great defense. Yeesh. But yeah,
Boy.
but yeah, you know what? Huge credit to like the OB small, the basically the teams below because they've been doing a lot of business. It's just the teams that are kind of like expected to do something this season who have all like failed, apart from I guess Chelsea because they've just signed basically so many players. Oh yeah, speaking of Chelsea, I was having this debate with Prime in my channel yesterday, Steve. How do you think Sancho is going to do at Chelsea?
Hmm. Um, I don't even need to say this, but he'll do better than Mudrik.
That's not really setting the bar high, Steve.
Yeah.
With all due respect, but
I
I
think he'll.
kind of, you know what?
I don't
Hmm.
know. I don't
You
know.
know what? You know what? I will say this. See, one thing I will give Sancho, and this is the thing. Oh, chance! Oh, what a save!
Good ball, good ball, good ball, good ball. Oh, good goalkeeping.
Yeah,
Thomas. Very good goalkeeping.
but
Anthony Thomas.
yeah, is the thing with this is kind of like the same benefit of the doubt that I gave to Joao Felix when we signed him, right? Where I was like,
Yes.
he's a kind of player that plays a certain kind of style, and if you put him in the wrong style
He's
in the wrong
talented, but
system, they're
hasn't
not.
shown
Yeah,
it
yes,
at the level that he
exactly.
once did. Yeah.
And I was like, and when he signed for us, I was like, okay, well, you're playing in a team that
Cool.
doesn't play defensive. They like to hold the ball. They like to go forward. Let's see
Mosquera,
what you do at Barca. Yeah, I see it.
Ayala,
Oh,
Anthony,
chance.
Anthony. Good ball, Anthony.
Oh,
Very good. Oh, good defense again.
good goalkeeper. But yeah, basically, that was the benefit of the doubt I gave him. And look, the thing with Joao Felix is, right? I would, if I was to rate his loan deal at Barca, I would probably give him a 6 out of 10, and that's just me
Yeah.
being nice because he's
Six.
had his moments, just he's not had enough. And considering how our transfer window has gone, I wouldn't have minded if we kept him for another loan season or something like that. Big up. But the thing is, I'm giving the same benefit. I would give the same benefit personally. I would give the same benefit of the doubt to what's his name, Sancho. And this is the only time I'm giving it to him because the thing with Sancho is, if you look at his time at United, right, from the moment he arrived in 2021, right, he had Solskjaer as the manager, and then Solskjaer got sacked. Then you had what's his name, Ragnick as the basically acting manager, right, and then that whole
Rangnick.
thing went crazy. Exactly. Ralph Rangnick, right? And then after Ralph, we had Ten Hag, where he had only one good, peaceful season where he was given a chance. And to be fair, chance.
De La Vega.
And to be fair,
Oh, what a
that's one
flop.
season. In Ten Hag's first season, Sancho was he actually did well when he was actually playing. And then he fell out with and then when he fell out with Ten Hag and went to Dortmund, he actually did well in Dortmund on loan. So I'm just sitting here saying, okay, so I can give you the benefit of the doubt because I saw what you did at Dortmund last season. So I can say, all right, the player is still there. So okay, so maybe let's see you now go to another club, given a chance in a new environment. Let's see what you do. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I'm looking at this whole Sancho move. And I'm hoping that it proves me wrong because chance. I can't believe Jordan Morris is back at Seattle, bro. This guy is like this guy, right? He's
bro. When you see a close-up shot of this guy, he is fat.
I've seen it.
He's yeah.
Jordan Morris is the most Seattle person I've ever met. Like he's the most Seattle person. Like, bro, every time I look at Jordan Morris, remember when he was at Swansea? That was so weird. That was such a weird time.
Because injuries.
Seattle brought him what's his name? Bob Bradley and you know what, right? I'm not gonna lie. The English media, bro, they did Bob Bradley wrong. But they did Bob Bradley wrong, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I remember, man. Like those because basically his accent and the way he used to call away games the road games and all of this stuff. It's like, I swear to God, I'm like, these British, man. I can't stand some of these British, man. Like, so what, man? We speak English, but we speak different English, man. We got different words for everything. It is what it is.
Oh, well done there. Well done. Done. That second Moreno. Evander, great ball.
Ooh. Shut.
Toy, right out of Mason Toy, bro.
So Darlington Nagbe has retired, right? Or is he still playing football?
Columbus.
Oh, wait, wasn't he once in the Portland Timbers?
Mhm.
Wasn't that's where Atlanta United signed him from? And then
Yeah.
he left Atlanta United and went to Columbus Crew. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now he's with Now he's with Columbus.
Donington Nagbe has been always he's always been one of those players who I thought that eventually would go to Europe. I'm not saying to go to a top team, but he always had like the talent. He was always like one of like the best players in the league, especially when he was at the Portland Timbers. When he was at the Portland Timbers, I
He was
remember
like
when we signed him.
24, 25. Yeah.
And when we signed him, I'm not gonna lie, I was very gassed because I was like, listen, this guy's a top midfielder in the league.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Crazy.
No, bro, that's what he should have tried Europe. I don't think he ever did. Let me double check.
He never did.
Darlington.
No, I don't
think he ever did.
I don't think he did. Yeah, guys, halftime over here.
It's been a good game so far, to be honest. Yeah, Nagbe.
Yeah.
You know where he was born?
Liberia.
Yes. Wow, on the money.
Oh yeah. I know about Donington Nagbe.
Damn.
Yeah, I think he came to the US when he was like a baby or something.
Mm-hmm.
I think he did, yeah.
They escaped the Liberian Civil War, so.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. But seriously, man.
But yeah, that is halftime, people. In terms of what's going on in the game, really, bit end to end at times. Portland 4 shots, 3 on target, 58% possession, 257 passes, 86% pass accuracy, 3 fouls, no yellows, no reds, 1 offside, 2 corners. Seattle, meanwhile, 4 shots, only 1 on target, 42% possession, 189 passes, pass accuracy 79%, fouls 7, yellows none, reds none. 1 offside, 7 corners. By the way, they had 6 corners. Damn. 6 corners at the beginning 20 minutes of the game.
Oh, wow.
Corners, yeah. But the
first 20 minutes. Jeez.
Yeah, this is the problem though. They have more corners than shots. And they have way less shots on target than corners. So it didn't really mean much. But Portland grew in that half. Portland grew stronger in that half. Sure.
I like this. I definitely like the end to end, and basically both teams are trying to go for it. I'll say that. What's Daniel saying? Any US fan needs to ask themselves who they rather, Greg Berhalter or Poch.
Oh,
if anybody says Greg Berhalter.
Yeah. Let me respond to this. I don't give a fuck about big names. I don't give a fuck, bro. If you're a big name and you perform big results, that's great. But what Wilfried Nancy, you probably don't know that name. Some people don't know that name. I talk about him a lot. You've heard me talk about him a lot. He is going to be a really good coach, I think. He'll probably get a move to Europe soon. That's not a big name outside of the US. It's not even in the US, it's not a big, well-known name. But guess what? He's a top coach. He's a really good coach. The last time Montreal were good, he was our coach. We finished 8th place with him, I believe. 8th place last time. Actually, no. We finished 2nd place 2 years ago with Wilfried Nancy. Yes.
Wait, 2nd place in the conference.
In the East. Yeah. Let me pull it up.
Wow. Yeah. We should have given him the job. I'm sorry. If you're taking Montreal Impact to the 2nd place in the conference, that's that was a good
the highlights. Yeah, that was a great
save.
Look at this on replay. He gets kneed right in the head. Watch this. That's a close save. He got cleaned out.
Was he gone for the game? He was gone.
Yeah, they subbed him off immediately.
Yeah.
Bro, look at how quickly that fucking collision happened.
Yeah,
they showed it at a certain angle where it was like on the ground, and it was just like he is concussed. Has to be. That was when Seattle had all those corners, but it was offside. But yeah, this is a derby. Yes, Adam, you're correct. It's the Cascadia derby. It's the oldest in America. They've been playing each other for 40, 50 years. It's the 121st meeting between the two
Yeah,
teams. Um,
nice.
so yeah, it is a, but yeah, bro, look at this. 22-20, sorry. Yeah, look at this, bro.
I see it.
Club de Foot Montreal. Head coach Wilfred Nancy. Where did we finish? Second.
Second and then
Overall in
overall.
MLS, third. And we got to the conference
The
semifinals,
semi-final. I was about to say that too.
quarterfinals of the Champions League, and the semifinals of the Canadian Championship.
And he
And
won the MLS Cup.
look at
And he won the
so
MLS Cup.
Kamal. So we let go of Kamal Miller. He's now with
Mm.
Portland. He's one of the better players, better center backs in MLS. Camacho's with the Crew. Corbo, he was responsible for his development. Zachary Broguillard, we let him go, but he actually got to move to Europe. That's how good he is. He's playing for Lugano right now.
Wow.
So there you go. There shows that Nancy has coached up a player to get to Europe. That's impressive. Waterman, he hasn't been in good form since Nancy left. Alistair Johnson, you might recognize that name. Guess where he plays? Celtic.
Oh,
Wilfred Nancy has coached for, and they got him from Nashville. So Victor Wanyama, Piet,
yeah, Victor Wanyama.
Georgi Mihailovic was so good that he got the move to AZ Alkmaar under Wilfred Nancy.
Oh
He's
yeah,
not
I've seen
with
him
us
on
anymore.
FIFA. I've seen him
Mihailovic.
Mihailovic on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know him. I know
Look
him.
at where's Ismail Kone playing right now?
Oh, Ismail Kone.
Just
Marseille. There you go,
you
Marseille.
know, yeah, just that little club in France. You know, the biggest one in France.
Oh my goodness.
So again,
No,
there is
but on the
four
real,
players.
Steve, this
Where
team
is
is ridiculous. This team is ridiculous. Look at the amount of super players that you're talking about here who now play in Europe now.
here's
This was
number
the
5. Chouanier, he plays for Grasshopper Club Zurich now. He just got a transfer. And again, he was in insane form under Wilfred Nancy. Now, Kai Kamara, all reliable. Kyoto, we let go of. Lapalainen's injuries. Mason Toy, he's actually playing right now for the Timbers.
to
And
Timberwolves.
Joaquin Torres, I believe he plays back in Argentina now.
And
Yeah,
that Norwegian is the Bjørn Mas Johnson. Bjørn Mas Johnson. Yep. Know him.
yeah. He's playing.
He's actually-
He's playing in Georgia,
Oh wow.
but we got him when we was old, right? This is 2 years ago. We bought this guy when he was 30. He was a bust. So
Yeah.
basically, and by the way, this kid Nathan Saliba is going to be playing in Europe soon too, and he was brought into the team Wilfred Nancy. So you're telling me that Nancy had one player that he developed. Now he's a European player. 2, Celtic. 3, Mihailovic, who's back in MLS now, but was so good that he got that move to Europe. Kone and Chouanier. And we got 3rd place under Nancy. 3rd place, we had, let's look at some of the stats here. So in the CONCACAF Champions League, we lost to Santos Laguna. No,
Okay.
we beat Santos Laguna. Sorry, we beat them 3-0 away from home.
At home. That was the home.
No, we beat them in Mexico 3-0.
No, because you know the first leg is usually the one that is in front, and then the second leg is usually the second one.
That
So
might
if
be.
it's 1-0.
Yeah.
So
And
so
then-
yeah, you guys, yeah. The second
Yeah,
leg was
and-
3-0. Mhm.
We lost to Cruz Azul, who went on to go to the semifinal and lost narrowly to. So we didn't lose to a bad team, right?
And Cruz Azul
Um,
is a good team. Come on, let's not sleep on them.
Yeah. And in MLS, we lost to fucking these pricks, New York City FC, and they had a really good team. There's no shame in losing that. But yeah, overall, we had 65 points, 20 wins, 9 losses, 5 draws, 63 goals, 50 conceded. We had 9 wins at home, 5 losses, 3 draws. And look at this away form, bro. 11 wins away from home.
Wow.
4 losses, 2 draws. Like, we were a good team, bro. We were a good team under Wilfred Nancy. Like,
So
and
basically,
guess what happened?
this is your most successful season in years, probably. Montreal.
Yeah, it will be for a long time. Guess what happened the next year? We let him go. Oh, 10th place. We let go. We let go of the coach. He left because he was fed up with the club. Because guess what, bro? Let's check out the player movement. We sold Mihailovic to a European club. We sold Breza to
Is it?
actually it's another one. Breza was on loan actually. Sold Bassong to Argesh. We sold Alistair Johnson to Celtic. We sold Ismail Kone to Watford.
What for?
Sold Kamal Miller to Inter Miami. Rudy Camacho. So we got rid of his 2 best center backs, one of his best forwards, his best defender, or best right back, one of the best right backs in MLS, one of the best midfielders in MLS, and another one of the best midfielders in MLS. And we brought in Vilsant, who's garbage. This Ilias Elidis guy he's playing in Ottawa now. We bought him some garbage ass players. We bought George Campbell. That was the only good transfer, really. Corbo as well. But yeah, we didn't back the guy. We didn't back the guy at all.
And then he went to Columbus Crew and won them the MLS Cup.
Yeah.
Yep. Ridiculous.
So this team finished 20th in the league after he left because Hernan Lozada took over. He was garbage. And then this year, it's gotten even worse. Right now, let's see, we're fucking CF Montreal are chilling. Like, Wilfred, I'm telling you, this is a serious coach, bro. This is a serious coach. Where are we at in the Eastern Conference? Oh, wait. I just shared this time. My bad. Oh, we're 12th. Yeah. So immediately after Wilfred Nancy left, we've been fucking awful. So, yeah. I think Wilfred Nancy's had a good effect. And Columbus, before and after Wilfred Nancy, I could spend a lot of time on that too. So, this guy's a top coach. So,
this is the thing, Steve. You see, when you look at resumes like that, those kinds of resumes, this is how you rate coaches. It's not always. I get it, right? Football is about winning, but sometimes you have to look at.
It's cool to have a big name.
Yes, and that's fine and all and dandy, right? And listen, we're not sitting here saying that Pochettino is not going to work out as the U.S. men's national team manager.
I mean, I am, but I hope I'm wrong. But carry on.
But that's my point, right? But when you look at like someone like Wilfred Nancy, the fact that Wilfred Nancy has proven himself in this league over here, right? And we watch him every single time. The fact that he took Montreal Impact, right? He took them to the MLS conference, right? Finished second, semifinals. Took them to the European Champions League, quarterfinals? I think, from what I just saw, I think they went to the quarterfinals, right? Because they lost to Cruz Azul. So they went to the quarterfinals.
Quarterfinals and Champions League.
He took them, yeah. So basically, and he finished second in the conference.
Yeah.
He did that with the Montreal Impact. That a season after he left, finished 20th. So you look at things like that. It's things like that. When you look at that, you have to then question. You're like, okay, well, this is obviously a top manager. And listen, every single manager has to start from somewhere. If you think about it, where does Pochettino get his whole resume of his big name? Espanyol, but if you think about it, where he really made his name was at Tottenham, because he took a Tottenham team that was not challenging for top 4 at any kind of level, even though they would like to tell you that they were not. Okay, there was a few that it had been a few seasons they had been in the Europa League, challenging for Europa League. Under Pochettino, not only did he make them a Champions League team, he made them a title challenging team. Tottenham Hotspurs. That is where he got his name. That is why teams like United were after him, right? That's why when he left Tottenham, he ended up getting the PSG job, because at the end of the day, he had to take the step up. And I feel like Wilfred Nancy is also now in that position where he has taken Montreal Impact from where they were irrelevancy to taking them to making them relevant in their conference and in basically side not this side of the world, right? Taking them to the Champions League, taking them to the conference
He
finals,
won. He
right?
won trophies, by the way, with both teams.
Exactly. And
Won the
then
Canadian Championship, MLS Cup with the Crew, and the League's Cup a few days ago, last weekend.
and now and now you look at this. Oh yeah, I've even forgot to mention they beat LAFC. I saw that.
Yeah.
What's crazy is this? What's crazy is this, right? Wilfred Nancy, right, took the step up from Montreal Impact because that's where he started. He did overachieved, and then
Yeah.
he was like, okay, now you're going to Columbus Crew, a team that yes have won trophies. They've won the
Second
MLS
half
Cup.
has kicked off, by the way. Go on, go on.
The MLS Cup. They've won the MLS Cup in the past, but now this is a big club in this side of the world, right?
Mhm.
Because Columbus Crew is a big club. So now that is the
Yeah.
step up, and guess what? He's arrived. He's won the MLS Cup, and now he's won the League Cup. So he's now proven that yeah, I can do it if you give me a chance. So yeah, I do agree. I believe that if I believe for me the step up after this should have been the U.S. men's national team job
I would have.
because you
Yeah, I
prove
would've taken it
because
all.
now it's like okay now take that next step to like show the rest of the world what you can do when the World Cup comes around. But yeah, hey, listen, they wanted a big
You
name,
know
they
what the
got a big
biggest
name.
you know what the biggest difference is though about me between Wilfred Nancy and Mauricio Pochettino? One manager's stock is on the way down, and it has been for a few years now. Let's be real. And the other manager's stock, albeit on a lower level, I won't say that MLS is equivalent to Liga and the Prem. Not going to say that. Never claimed it. But guess what? His stock is down.
Mhm.
That's why he
Yes.
ended up with the U.S. men's national team job. Otherwise, because if let's be real, if he was a manager of high quality, why wouldn't have not obviously he would never go to Barca because he said he didn't, but why didn't Barcelona approach him? Just on straight up the manager. I know he never because he's Espanol. He said he would never.
Listen,
But why
he
did they try?
he's Steve. He said that, and then guess what? When he got sacked by PSG and they were linking him with Barcelona, he said, "Hey man, you never know what happens." So yeah,
There you
man,
go.
don't listen to that, man. I
Did you
remember I
ever think
remember.
that? I don't ever think that was legit though.
Listen, I'll be honest with you. I didn't even want him at my club. I'll be honest with you. I never rated him, bro. I never saw like the hype. I never liked the fact that he always used to take some tournaments seriously and not others. Like the way he did with Tottenham, where he was basically prioritizing the league and not putting any priorities on the smaller cups. Like, dude, for me, I'm just like, bro, if you were a top manager, goes for every single trophy. When you look at Pep as a manager, right, takes the Carabao Cup seriously. He takes the FA Cup seriously. He takes the Champions
Chauncey takes every trophy seriously. Look at the
exactly.
3 trophies. He's not just
And
league. Yeah.
and that is my point, Steve. When you're watching football, right, top managers want to win everything. Top managers always want to win. You see, when Pep was Barcelona manager, his first season he won 6 trophies. Every single tournament that he went to, he won. Because that's the mentality. We want to win everything. It's not about, oh well, we don't have a big squad. Oh well, we have injuries here and there, so we have to just focus on the league. Bro, this is the same thing I give criticism to Arteta for. Because Arteta could have been trying to take the FA Cup seriously. If he won the FA Cup in the past few years, right? They've been challenging, the pressure wouldn't be on him that it is now. But the fact that he's only put emphasis on the league so much and not put any emphasis in the FA Cup. Like last season, they got knocked out in the first rounds of the FA Cup. You see what I'm saying? Put some respect on these trophies, because winning trophies is what's going to give you time with the fans. Because fans might sit there and say, you know what, he hasn't won the league, but hey, he's won the FA Cup. He's trying. That's the same thing with look at Klopp. When Klopp was the manager of Liverpool, right?
Oh, that's foul.
He was
Yeah.
going toe to toe with Pep Guardiola in the 18-19 season, Steve. Toe to toe the whole season, all the way to the last game, right?
Yep.
But guess what? He was still in the Champions League. He was still trying to win the Champions League. He was still trying to win the FA Cup. He was still trying to win the Carabao Cup. He was trying to win every single trophy because guess what? He didn't want to. He wanted to make sure that if they didn't walk out with the Premier League, he cannot just sit down and say, well, listen, we'll try again next year, but for the meantime, here's this trophy. And guess what? That season, they were they lost chance here. They lost only
Oh, De
one
La
game,
Vega?
Steve.
I don't know. Yo,
They lost only one game, Steve, that season, in the season 18-19 season, right? And guess what? At the end of the day, Pep might have won the champions, might have won the league, but Klopp won something bigger. He won the Champions League. So when Pep was sitting there with like the Premier League title, Klopp came in and said, "Listen, bro, I've won the Champions League with Liverpool." And the next season, and also this is what is important, Steve. Never underestimate the joy of winning, what it does to a player's mentality when they win. Because when you win a trophy, you want to win more, and that is
yeah.
what made that Liverpool team win the league the following season. Because they were now at the position now where they were like, all right, we are now the kings of Europe. We are the best team in Europe, right?
Oh,
We've just
foul.
we've just won the Champions League. Okay, you see this feeling that we're feeling now, feeling like we're the kings of Europe. We are not the kings of England yet. Next season, we're going to be the kings of England. And look at what they did, Steve. They went on a winning streak, one of the greatest winning streaks probably in football history, bro. They went from August all the way to February without even dropping points once in the league.
Big up from Argentina, Federico San. Big up, man. You need over 1.5 goals. I think you'll get, yeah, I think you'll hit it, to be honest. Seattle been starting off this first half good. But yeah, by the way, one quick thing on this. Look at the goal differential. Look at these. 82 games played, 45 wins, 21 draws, 16 losses from 82 games. In all comps for Wilfred Nancy at Columbus.
If you average that, how much are we talking about? If we really average that, that's what, like one loss every how many games?
Uh,
So that's one defeat
he's
in
got,
how many
he is,
games?
look at this. He's comfortably over 50% winning percentage. Comfortably. 4.88 is a large margin between.
Yeah, close to
Because if you
55.
lose a game, it goes down by like 0.2. But look at this. 82 games managed, 168 goals. That's more than 2 goals per game.
Oh, chance.
Go, good ball. Header. Oh, what a clearance.
on the line. That was dangerous. But yeah, I see what you mean, Steve. And also, he scored a lot of goals. Look at the goals he scored in Montreal. 123 goals.
123 goals in 79 games.
Bro, that is crazy.
And by the way, we can't score goals now with So he only got to manage 79 games in about 2 years.
A year. Basically a year. Yeah, two seasons, but basically.
But look at this. Plus 71 goal difference over 82. That's mad. Like, this guy is a fucking manager. He is a fucking manager, bro. Like, someone will give him, someone in Europe will give him a chance eventually.
Listen,
And he
we
deserves it. He
need to
deserves
see it. I'm gonna be honest. I want to see what he can do. I want to see what he can do. Because you're right. You know what it is, Steve. I'm not gonna lie. I did know a little bit of Wilfred Nancy, but I really didn't focus on him much until like I actually heard like what you had to say about him, and actually went to actually do my history basically to see. And to be fair, bro, it's like you said, bro. Because when I saw his record, I was like, yo, I can't believe there's an American manager with this kind of record, and we're not even considering him for the job.
Or he's not American, dude. He's French, and also
It must be because he's been
Guadeloupean father, Senegalese, Cape Verdean mother, and he's born in Le Havre.
Man, I thought he was American, but it doesn't matter. He's an MLS coach. I thought because he was an MLS coach, he had so much experience here. I thought he was American. Still in me, but bro, still. Like, you got to start from somewhere. And this is the thing. See, it's managerial gems like this that people always miss out on. For me, that's what I always tell people. I'm like, bro, there are these managerial gems that are out there that nobody notices.
Oh God, yeah.
There are so many of
Nancy's
these.
one of them for sure. Nancy is definitely one of them. Ooh,
Facts.
De La Vega, block. like, let's be honest, and this might sound crazy, but like, if you're a Man United, what do you have to gain by keeping Ten Hag and not throwing taking a chance on a good coach like Nancy? Why not? What do you have to do? Shot, oh man, deflection. Oh, what a goal though. Mosquera.
Nice.
Juan Mosquera, the Colombian right back. Took a mad deflection. 1-0 Portland though.
Bro, nice goal. You know what, Steve? I'm not gonna lie. I always tell people this. I'm like, you know what? People don't realize, bro. Some of the goals that we see in this league, we see someone like, nah, Steve. I'm telling you, the Puskas Award, right? The amount of Puskas Award contending goals that I see every season in the MLS.
I'm
weekend.
Like, bro, no. There's one a weekend.
I'm not joking when I say this, Steve. I think every season there's like 5 goals. Yeah.
Oh.
Shot. But little Steve, you'd have like 5 goals from like from like the 30 yards, from like all the way from 5 goals in like the whole season. You can just pick 5 goals, bro, randomly, bro, where someone just decided to take a pop shot from like outside the box, from like all the way to the center circle, like hit the ball, finds the goalkeeper out of his box and just shoot and score. Crazy, absolutely crazy. Who is that? Who's coming in?
That was a good goal. Also, Peru's finest.
Rui Diaz.
Rui Diaz. The old man is coming on again. By the way,
he's been there for a while. Yeah.
His record with Seattle is fucking amazing. Raul.
Oh yeah.
He is. He has scored in 137 league games, 72 goals for Seattle. And in total for Seattle, 170 appearances, 86 goals. So better around a goal every game. A goal every other game.
So Steve, is Lodeiro still playing for Seattle?
Who?
Nicolas Lodeiro. Is he still playing for them?
Nah. Lodeiro is where is he? Nicolas.
Yeah.
Nico Lodeiro.
He was there not too.
No, for real.
No, but he's been there. He was there not too long ago, to be fair.
He plays for Orlando City.
I'm surprised. I thought he would have left the league. Do you remember when Steve? Do you remember when Obafemi Martins was playing for Seattle, bro?
Yeah.
And he scored, he just did his gymnastic celebrations. Oh,
that guy was a fucking freak of nature athletically. Like for
his
such
speed,
yeah,
bro. That man, you know what, Steve?
The guy's legs look like tree trunks.
Steve, I'm not joking because I play a lot of FIFA, right, Steve? Back in the early 2012,
like
2013? No, 2011, 12 on FIFA, right? Obafemi Martins was one of those players, bro. Yo, if you just wanted to buy a cheap striker, right, just buy him, right, and just shoot the ball, bro. He was so powerful and quick.
Yeah.
And his celebration, bro.
Oh, they're in behind. Corner?
Corner.
Yeah, Portland got all the momentum, man. They got all that momentum.
You know, I remember, I don't know which season it was. Remember the season when the MLS Cup final, when Seattle was playing Toronto, and Toronto basically dominated the whole game.
Years,
yeah. It was the year that Seattle won it, because I know Toronto went to be
the Stefan Fry save. That fucking save. Oh my God.
And you know what's crazy, Steve? We all remember, bro. Toronto literally dominated the hell out of that game, right? They should have won that game because they were like the better team by far. And then literally they went to penalties, and just Sebastian Fry was just on a crazy.
Oh yeah.
I'm not...
Oh my God. Yeah.
And then the following year they won 2-0. And what's his name did this Messi celebration? What's his name?
Giovinco.
No, not Giovinco, the winger. Is this Vasquez? Franco Vasquez? Is it Franco?
Oh, that fucking asshole. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What's his name? Not Franco Vasquez.
Is it Franco Vasquez? What's his name? He was
I'm
actually
glad.
he's actually Messi's friend when the La Masia. They're actually childhood like friends. That's why like he did like the celebrations.
Victor Vasquez.
You know what's crazy, Steve? You know that he was actually a player, right, Steve? Because he was from La Masia, right? He
Yeah.
was actually one of like Pep's favorites. He was gonna become like one of the players to come up from the La Masia.
Same thing like Bojan Kirkic. Yeah.
Boyan, Kirkic,
Ooh,
Busquets. In
ooh.
fact,
Spin and turn. Spin and turn. Shot. Block.
yeah, blocked.
How did
But
that not get blocked? The fuck?
But yeah, Victor Vasquez, right? Apparently, during his time when he was playing in Barcelona's academy, right?
Yeah.
He was highly rated. Like people were talking about him being the next Messi, bro. And he was like friends with Messi. And even Messi said that he was like one of the most talented players he had played with. You understand what
Wow.
I'm saying? But the problem was, bro, that guy, he was so unlucky. He had injuries after injuries after
Oh,
injuries after
really?
injuries, and he just never had he never had the chance, bro. And then all of a sudden when Pep left, he actually was sold in 2014,
11.
or was it 11?
Club Bruges.
uh oh yeah, and that's right, because in the 2010-2011 season was like the first season where he was fit, because he was supposed to join the team the year we won the treble, right?
Mm.
But he was injured. He suffered like he had like an injury where we took him out for like months, like 9 to 10 months, and then he didn't make like his debut for the first team until like 2010, the following year, right? And he made his debut, but he barely played because he was having niggling injuries, and then just like that, he just left. Bro, his departure was surprising.
Oh, knew who? Raul Rui Diaz. Atencio. Hold on. Hold on. Manugu. Shot. Lazy block. Or sorry, lazy shot. Easy block. No go. Who's this 93? Who is this?
Jeez. Oh, ooh,
Gio-
they got it back.
Georgie-
They got it back. Is that a foul?
Georgie Manu. This that 90. That kid 93 is
Yeah. Where's he
22
from?
years old. Cote d'Ivoire. Making his debut. That's why I don't know him. Okay.
You know, Steve, I'm not gonna lie, bro. There was a time. Yeah, guys, smash the likes, guys. Smash
Smash
the
the
likes.
fucking
Come
line.
on.
Let's go. Let's go.
But Steve, I'm not gonna lie. In the early 2010s, right,
Mm.
there were so many Gambians who were playing in the MLS. Bro, speaking of Montreal, do you remember Sananyasi?
Yes.
You know he's Gambian, right?
Yes. I love Yassi. Yes. I do remember.
Steve, that kid, that guy, when he was coming up as a youngster, right? Because I don't know if you remember, because obviously this is before I'm sure you were watching football, right? I was telling you this when I was once in your street. Oh, oh my God.
Ooh. Manugu. Oh no, you gotta finish that. Oh.
Oh, you had to
What? Wait,
finish
what?
that.
Oh, good
Foul.
defendant.
It's a
Foul.
foul.
Oh.
Who was that? Was that Morris? Was that Jonah Morris? Who was that?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, bro.
No fucking wonder.
Oh wow. Are you serious?
That's a
Are you
great
serious?
cross.
He tried to he tried to flick it in. He tried to flick it in. Why didn't you just do what Ferran Torres did today, where he just didn't care? He just literally like slide the ball straight to the net. Don't play around, bro.
Manugu should have an assist, man, on his debut. That should have been an assist. You gotta finish that fucking chance. Yo, Federico, I definitely think you're gonna get that one more goal, bro. You'll get there. There'll be another goal in this game. You agree?
Yeesh. You know what? Yeah, because both teams are going for it right now. Both
Yeah,
teams
it's
have
very
had
bad.
chances. And Seattle, to be fair, have really grown
They're
into the
pushing.
game. Oh, here we go.
Rusnak.
Oh, great.
Albert Rusnak. That's a great ball, Manugu. Oh, good goalkeeping.
Good goalkeeping. Good goal.
Very proactive goalkeeping from
Oh.
Maxime Crepeau, the Canadian goalkeeper. Who's in the
Wait a
Copa
minute. Who's Phil Neville managing? Is he managing Seattle?
Portland. Mm-hmm.
I swear, bro, these Neville brothers, man.
Do you know
They
who
all they
Seattle's
both.
manager is?
Oh no,
You'll recognize
is it,
you'll recognize the name and the face. Brian Schmetzer.
wasn't he playing for them?
Yeah, he's a player with them in the '80s. He's been with Seattle as an organization for like 40 years.
This is why the name sounds familiar, because I was like,
Here, let me show
where
you
does
his,
that name? Why does this name ring a bell?
You know why? Because you played him in an MLS. You played Seattle in MLS Cup, right? Atlanta,
No,
or was it Portland?
we play Columbus Crew a season, and we were knocked out. And yeah, you remember when we played Columbus Crew, and what's his name? Zach Steffen was their goalkeeper, and then he like saved all of all of their
Yes.
penalties, and we got knocked out.
Yeah, this guy, Brian Schmetzer.
Jeez, man.
Yeah, this guy. You recognize his face, yeah?
Yeah, his face does look recognizable. I've seen it somewhere.
Yeah. No, he's been bro, this was when he was a player.
Back when
With
he had a
Seattle when
hairline.
we were in the NASL, bro. There
Wow.
you go. Yeah, he's been involved in Seattle. There you go. That's what he's done. 4 Western Conference. Yeah, let me pull this up and tab. There we go. This is what
There we
Schmetzer's done with Seattle. 4 Western Conference championships, 2 MLS Cups, the 2 Cascadia Cups, which is if you win this series, 400 plus matches as manager for Seattle. 76.2% postseason winning percentage in the playoffs.
What?
Best league history.
76%. Jeez, man.
Yeah. Tied for 3rd most playoff wins in league history. 44, 9, and 15 regular season records at home. Unbeaten at home in MLS playoffs. Yeah, the guy is
No. He
is Seattle's Sir Alex. He's Seattle's Sir Alex.
See, Steve. See, my thing is this, Steve. Why is it that the U.S. men's national? Chance here. Why is it that the U.S. men's national team never go out and actually look for these managers? It's not like they are so far away from us. It's literally right there. They're right there in our league.
Our home.
Chance.
Good ball. Let her down. Oh, great defending.
Yeah, we'll see another goal in this game. Definitely.
Zapranic, Croatian center back there.
Speaking of Croatians, Perisic, did he move to Como? He moved to Como, right?
Really?
Ivan Perisic, because I know he was linked with them during deadline day. Did he move?
Nice free agent.
Oh, because
So
I know he was.
signed for Como, bro. I take him at Newcastle right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's either him or Almiron. So.
No. What I would do is Perisic left wing, Gordon right wing.
Oh yeah, speaking of Gordon, you actually kept him. So yeah, that's some good news.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Chance. Oh my God, Jordan Morris. How did you miss that? How did you
miss? Diaz. Oh, what a fucking
look at this miss. You seen the miss? You said the miss, right?
No, he blocked it. He blocked Morris there.
Yeah.
Toy. You'll see it here. He blocks it.
Oh,
Look at this. Manugu again.
Bro, that was good.
He blocked it. Yo, this kid is Manugu again. The kid we're talking about, 93. Yeah, he blocked it. What a block! That's Mason Toy. That's their striker putting in that defensive.
Yeah, that's why the goalkeeper had to give him credit because
exactly. Yeah. Because guess
man.
what? If he missed a sitter, he'd be screaming at him. Ooh, Atencio shot right at him. Crepeau. You recognize Crepeau, right?
I swear to God, sometimes these names are so hard for me to do. If I don't recognize their names.
Canada's goalkeeper during the Copa America.
He's the Portland Timbers coach goalkeeper.
Yep.
I swear to God, I need to remember their names because every time I forget their names, I forget their faces. That's my thing. I need to remember these names, man.
He had a great Copa America for me. I thought he was
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
outstanding
No
for
doubt,
Canada.
no doubt, no doubt, Steve. No doubt. Think about it, right? He conceded what in 3 games? Because he conceded in his first game 2-0 against Argentina, and then this, and then in the game against Venezuela, which they won, he was their hero in the
Yep.
penalty shootout. Bro, you know what? Canada threw out
They
that.
got it. They got Evander. Oh, that's Evander. That's the Brazilian guy I'm talking about, man.
Hey yo, you know what? This goal would not even shock me, man. Because scores like this, just people just score goals like this, like for fun in this league.
He hits that. He hits that beautifully. Oh.
It's like a knuckleball. It looks like a knuckleball the way he just.
That's why it actually is a more difficult save than you'd think, because it's that
Yeah, yeah.
change of direction. Evander corner. Oh, he should have free header. That's a
This game
beautiful
is
corner.
lovely.
That's a beautiful corner. He fucking wasted.
Oh, that yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. That was a poor header. Poor header. Very poor header. But yes, Steve, I was talking about Sananyasi, right? You know when he was like coming up in the Gambia, because I was in the country at the time, right?
Mm.
When he was coming up, him I remember this was like in '05 when Gambia were like hosting the under 17 tournament, African under 17 Cup of Nations thingy. And I was there, right? And bro, it was such a great time. Like that was like probably the best time to be a Gambian fan, like around the time, right? And g- he was in that team, right? Him, his
Mm.
brother, his twin brother Saini, he was also in the MLS. I think he played. Who did he play for? I think he played for Portland Timbers. I think, but he was in the league as well. Him, you had another guy, Modu Cisse, who actually played in Europe. You had Tijan Jaite, who also played in Europe in the Norwegian league. And this was like considered like the team that would become the golden generation. And people forget, Steve, that team, right, went on to win that under 17
Did you just
Cup
see
of
that?
Nations.
Did you just
And
see that, by the way? When they
yeah, you
fucking
just,
remember when they headbutted
yes, he did. He literally just
each
like that. That's what I was saying when you were telling me it was a track. I'm like, yeah, that's why the goalkeeper is thanking him. Just headbutted the hell out of him.
other. Big up Joshua as well. Big up Joshua.
Yeah, big up Joshua.
Timbers. Oh, that's
But you know
defense.
what's crazy, Steve? We went on to reach that final. We went on to win against Ghana in the final, right? And
This
that
U17
whole
AFCON,
yeah,
yeah.
U7, bro, that U17 was stacked. Like Nigeria were in that tournament, South Africa were in that tournament, Ivory Coast were in that tournament, Mali were in that tournament, Burkina Faso were in that tournament,
Wow.
Ghana were in that tournament, like I mentioned, right? Ghana were in that tournament. And our group was Ghana, Mali, Burkina Faso, and basically the Gambia, right? And we won our first 2 games and qualified, and we lost to Ghana in the final game. And Ghana ended up peeping us to the group, and we ended up having to play South Africa in the semifinals. And we beat South Africa. We came back from behind and win, and we were
Damn.
playing Ghana in the final again, and we won against Ghana. But the problem was there was a controversy. So we scored the winning goal in like the 86th minute of the game, and one of the fans from the crowd actually got loose, right? And they ran into the field, and when they ran, they were running to the Ghana goal. And I guess the player said that the Ghanaian goalkeeper said that he was distracted because he saw this guy like running towards him, and he didn't know if he was gonna attack him, right? And basically, in his distraction, Gambia scored the winning goal,
Mm-hmm.
and this became a huge fuss because like the Ghanaian players were saying that they were not going to continue playing if the goal wasn't ruled out
Oh
and all this
my
shit,
God.
and it became such a big thing. But in the end, the goal was given, and we went on to win that tournament. So there was an asterisk to that win, but I'm claiming it. I don't care. We basically the way these under 17 stuff go. I don't know if you know this, but the way these tournaments usually go is you play in the
Ooh,
continental, yeah, you play in the continental cup, and then the teams that reach the
World Cup.
semifinals, the top 14, yeah, go straight to the World Cup. So Gambia qualified alongside Ghana and Ivory Coast, right?
Yeah.
Gambia were put in a group with Brazil, Netherlands, and Qatar, and we had to play Brazil in our first game. And you know who that Brazilian team had? They had Anderson, the Manchester United player, and they had Marcelo in that team. Real Madrid's Marcelo.
Oh, fuck.
And I'm not joking when I tell you this, Steve. You want to know how I recognize Marcelo? Is because Marcelo in that game got sent off in the first half. Steve, if you get a chance, right, go and check Wikipedia. We played Brazil, right? And everything, and nobody knew who this Gambia team was because Gambia was a small nation. So we went to this tournament, right? And everyone was thinking that we were gonna get battered and destroyed against Brazil. Steve, we were 1-0 down, and by halftime, we were leading against the Brazilian team.
Wow.
And we ended up beating Brazil that day 3. We ended up beating Brazil that day 3-1.
Wow.
And then our second game,
Impressive.
we played
Oh,
we in our second game we played against Qatar. So basically the way the group went was that Netherlands beat Qatar, so we had to play Qatar in our second game, and Netherlands were playing Brazil, right? So we ended up beating Qatar. So
wow.
you think that we qualified, but the problem was Brazil actually beat the Netherlands. So now we had 6 points, and then Brazil and Netherlands had 3 points. So Netherlands had to beat us, and Brazil had to win. If Brazil won by like maybe a large margin, Netherlands had to win by like 2 goals to knock us out, and basically that's exactly how it ended. We actually ended up losing 2-0, and Brazil beat Qatar 6-0, and then they topped the group, and then we on the last day ended up crashing out. But that tournament was so incredible.
Qatar were on 0, yeah.
But you know what's crazy about that Peru World Cup in 2005? You know who won that World Cup? It was
USA?
Brazil. No, it was Mexico. It was the Mexico team that had Dos Santos, Chicarito, fucking Carlos Vela. Bro, that team was
Rafa
so
Marquez?
big.
Or was he?
No, Rafa
Marquez
Marquez
was already.
was older. But
Yeah, that's what I thought.
that is, you see the golden generation that we saw in the 2010s, right? The Brazil, the Mexico team, the golden generation.
Vander.
That is where their golden generation started.
Ui,
That
Vander.
one. That 2005 under 17 was where the golden generation started, bro. That team dominated that whole World Cup. They beat the Netherlands 4-0 and beat Brazil in the final 3-0. We were in that tournament. The US, we were in a group with Italy, North Korea, Ivory Coast, right? We won our first 2 games, qualified, and drew against Ivory Coast in our final game. We played the Netherlands, which is crazy because if Gambia, let's say, drew, or let's say they lost by a certain margin against, let's say they lost 2-1, something like that, right? We would have qualified ahead of the Netherlands, and we would have played the US in the next round. But because of we went out, Netherlands actually ended up qualifying, and they beat the US in the quarterfinals. So yeah, man.
God damn.
But yeah, that's but I'll be honest with you, Sana Nyasi, where he really made his name was in the under 20 World Cup 2 years later in Canada in 2007. And bro, I'm not joking when I tell you this, Steve. If you ever get a chance, right? Because that tournament, go back and check that tournament, bro. If you look at the amount of incredible players, bro, that were in that under 20 World Cup, nah, bro. Nah. And I'm not kidding, Steve. Go back and check. Aguero played in that under 20 World Cup. Di Maria played in that under 20 World Cup. What's his name? Arturo Vidal, Alexis Sanchez, Carlos Vela, Giovanni Dos Santos, Robert Lewandowski. What's his name? Alexandra Pato played in that World Cup. PK, Juan Mata played in that World Cup, right? Portugal had Rui Patricio, the goalkeeper, playing in that World Cup. Dude, that World Cup was so ridiculous. Like Czech Republic had who? David, I think, was it that? No, Marko Arnautovic was in the Austrian team.
Damn.
In that under
Bravo.
You had
great tackle on
Uruguay had Cavani and Suarez in that World Cup, Steve.
That has to right. So you're saying this U17 tournament had all
on the 20 World Cup in Canada in 2007, Steve. Coach searches.
That has to be the most stacked youth tournament of all time. All those names,
Steve. In my lifetime, I've watched under 17 World Cups, right? That under 17 World Cup Under 20 World Cup. It was under 20. Under 20 World Cup, Steve, was genuinely the most stacked team from what we know today, from the players that we have just
With the
mentioned, right?
hindsight of what they actually got on to do. Yeah.
Steve, that's why, bro, that under 17, that under 20 World Cup in 2007 is goated. Is goated in history. Because that under 17 World Cup, right?
Was
It was
it
ridiculous.
2007?
2007 to under 20 World Cup
World
in
Cup.
Canada. In Canada, yep. And Gambia were put in a group with Mexico, Portugal,
Argentina
and
won
New
it.
Zealand.
They beat Czech Republic in the
Final. Go check the squads, bro. You'll be shocked when you look at the players.
Yeah.
Fernando Gago. Yeah, look at this. Look at the squad, Steve. Look at the squads. You look at this. Look at some of the players. You will know some of these players who play for Austria. Look at this. Look at Martin Horneck. Martin Horneck is in that team. Martin Horneck. Bremen's Martin Horneck.
Damn, he's still playing, bro.
Dude. Look, Junujovic was playing in that team. Junujovic was
Played
playing in
for.
that team.
Oh wow, yeah, he had a decent career. 100. Yeah, he played for Stuttgart. Horneck.
Yeah, bro, Steve, I swear to God, check every team, bro. Every team you will find a player that you know in that World Cup. Every single team. Look at this.
Begovic.
Asmir Begovic when he was playing for Canada, Steve. This was when he was a Canadian.
I didn't even know he was part Canadian. I had no idea.
Was he even? Was
Edgar? Andrea Lombardo, Johnson, Jackson, Ricketts. Ricketts still playing.
Justin Ricketts.
Ricketts.
Bro, that Canada, I'm not gonna lie, Steve. That they hosted that tournament, but they were shit in that one under 20 World Cup. They lost every game without scoring a single goal.
Canada didn't have any notable play. Okay, let's
look
see.
Look at the Chile team.
He's won
Gary Medel,
Sanchez,
Medina, Medina, Antonio Vidal. That team went to the semifinals. They lost to Argentina.
Damn.
Oh, chance. Oh, dear Lord. Poor.
Sounders have all this pressure that they're putting on them. Oh, that's dangerous. That's dangerous. Oh, what a great defense.
Giovanni Dos Santos in that under 20 World Cup, Steve.
It's fucking Kamal Miller, man. Great defense.
Yeah, lovely.
Wow.
Damn. But this Congo team, bro, I don't really know much about the Congo team now. But look at this: they had Jordan.
Let's see. Interesting. Jordan. What's good with Jordan?
Oh, by the way, Steve, you're gonna find out in the Gambia team. You know who was also in that team? The guy who captained us in the Africa Cup of Nations in 2020.
Surely Spain had some good ones from this. PK.
Mario Suarez. Javi Garcia from City. Juan Mata. There's Juan Mata right there.
Juan Mata.
Yep. Bro, look at this team.
They actually only had only one or two, really, Spain. Cáceres, long time Serie A defender, played for Lazio once. Damian Suarez played for
Suarez.
Cavani.
Keep going, Steve. You're gonna find him soon. Look at that. Luis Suarez right there. That World Cup was.
Dennis Banda.
Look at this. And you know what's crazy? I remember when we played the Zambia team. There's the Gambia. Look at the Gambia team.
Gambia, yeah. Talk to me about this.
We got Ken Jamme, right? He actually was a very good defender back in his day. Pamoudou Jan, you should recognize him, Steve. You recognize Pamoudou Jan? He was the captain of the Gambia national team in the Africa Cup of Nations in 2022. He was our skipper. There he is, bro.
Okay.
But if you go down, Ibrahim Osohna was another one. He was in the Africa Cup of Nations team in 2022. He was in the team. Ken Mansale, Ozjalo was considered like our best striker. He had so much potential, he just never reached it. And there's Sininyasi, Sana's brother, his twin brother, right there, Steve. And then Sana Nyasi is right there, Steve. See? And then look at go check the Mexico and Portugal team, bro. You go see who they had. There's Mexico.
Hector Moreno, great career in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
Carlos Vela, Giovanni Dos Santos, Chicharito, Rodolfo, Adrete, Sequeira. That's a great trio, though. Fucking hell. Vela,
Bro,
Santos, Chicharito.
they lost to Argentina as well. Argentina knocked out some of these big boys. I'm not gonna lie. They definitely deserve to win it. Wait till you see their team. You'll see why they were defeating everyone.
Portugal, Steven Vittoria.
I don't
Jesus.
know.
He's a Canadian center back now. Yeah.
Who is that? Oh
Oh,
yeah,
Fabio Contral.
he was in the game. I remember him when we played
Bro, he was
Portugal.
on smoke for
This was
Real
when he was
Madrid for like 2 years.
he was considered one of the up and coming left backs. Is
Yeah.
it left back? Yeah.
He
Damn.
left side. I think he played a bit of winger too. Dan Williamson. Fucking hell. Look at that bloody nose.
Look at this, Steve. Look at this, Steve. Steve. Look at the Brazilian team. They had
Casio.
Casio. They had David Luiz in the
Luis
defense.
João.
Luizao and David Luiz. They had
Marcelo
William and
Willian.
William. Joe, Steve. Renato Augusto. Look at Renato Augusto,
Joe
Steve. Look at
Pato.
Alexandra Pato. Bro, look at this team.
Damn.
Bro, look at this team, Steve. It's ridiculous, bro. The players that we're hearing here.
Park
Oh, look at
Ju-hu, Lee
Park Ju-hu.
Chung-yong.
You know what? You know what's his name? Son Hyun Min actually played in the Under-17 World Cup in 2009 in Nigeria. He was there.
Ah,
That was the
yeah.
one that he played in. Yeah, he was in that team. And he was actually balling out. I remember him. That's how I actually remembered him when he later signed for Spurs. Look at the team. Krykowiak for Poland. Grigoris Krykowiak.
Yeah, Gregor Krykowiak.
Krykowiak. Where's Szczesny?
Szczesny as well.
Wasn't Lewandowski should have been in this team. Why wasn't he not in the team? I could have sworn that. There's the US team, Steve. Look at the
Michael
US team.
Bradley. Fucking
Are you
Jackson
gonna
Party, Freddie and 2, Altidore. That's kind of it, really.
Yes.
Gabriel
All right. And then we have the Argentina team. Look at this Argentina team.
Romero, Federico Fazio,
Keep going.
Ever Banega, Sevilla for a while.
Look at
Good
this.
player.
Emiliano Insua. You had Mercado, Steve. Look at this. You missed out. Look at Mercado.
Zarate, man.
Moro Zarate. Look at that. Keep going up, Steve. Alejandro Gomez. Papu Gomez.
Papu. Maxi
Angel Di Maria.
Morales, playing for
Pablo
NYCFC
Piatti.
still.
Look at that. Angel Di Maria and
Yeah,
Pablo Piatti.
Piatti.
Steve, look at this
Lautaro
Argentina
Acosta.
team. Do you see how good this Argentina team was, Steve? You can see why they won it, bro. No one who was gonna stop this team. Oh, chance here, chance.
Packard.
Peckhart. Mm-hmm.
Seattle. I gotta do something. 3 minutes left. Ooh,
Come on,
Manugu. Oh, yo, Manugu's having a. This kid looks decent.
Yeah, he's probably been their best player going forward.
Left and right. Played left
Mhm.
and right. But yeah. For real.
Too much on the cross.
Any-
damn it.
Gabriel Torres. I recognize him.
Yes. Yeah, I recognize him too.
Quintero, MLS guy. Long time MLS guy. Alberto Quintero. Also
Wait, didn't he pass Steve?
Portland,
Steve,
break. Portland. Oh, it's a poor pass. I should have made the run.
Steve, isn't that Quintero person passed away? I think he wasn't he killed? Go back and check.
Oh, no. Not
Is it the
Alberto.
wrong?
I don't think so.
Are you sure?
No.
Please
He's
check.
alive. He's alive and well.
Yeah, thank God. Because I know there was
Played
another
for
Panamanian.
Earthquake.
There's a Panamanian player who played in the MLS who was killed a few years ago, back in like 2015,
Oh, I think I know.
2016.
Get it.
Yeah, I thought it was him.
Woo! Foul. I wonder how much added time's going to be added on. Probably only like 4 minutes.
Who was in this? Look at this. Borges was in the Costa Rica game.
Surely they had some.
Borges.
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 Wasn't that? Let me see. Who else was in this team?
Kendall Waston.
Oh yeah, the defender, the center back. But look at
Not
the
a
look at.
striker. Oh no! Well, no, he was a forward for the tournament, but yeah, he is a center back. Yeah, Boston.
I know, right? He changed his switch positions. Maya Ushida. Look at Maya Ushida, Steve,
Yes.
from Schalke. Come on, there should be another player we should recognize in this team. Come on, is there another one? Kagawa. There's Kagawa, Steve.
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Shinji Kagawa, man.
And then you got the
Olufemi
Nigerian.
Thomas, Oladapo Olufumi.
Yeah, I don't know any players in this Nigerian team to be fair. There's not a lot of players really to really call out. Moses Adams, no. And then Scotland was like the last team. Who is Scotland? Scotland has Stephen Fletcher
Stephen
in their team.
Fletcher?
Stephen Fletcher was in that team. I can't believe it. Graham Dorrance was in that
Snodgrass. Snodgrass, bro. That's funny.
But yeah, Steve, that this was this under 20 World Cup, Steve. Oh, and you know what's crazy? It's not just the players that were in the team, bro. That whole tournament was so incredible. Like Gambia actually were in a group with Mexico, Portugal,
6
and New
minutes.
Zealand. And we played Mexico in our first game. We got destroyed. In fact, no, you know what, Steve? I scratched that. We lost the game 3-0. But on paper, Steve, I watched that game and I still remember that game. That game was not a 3-0. We dominated these guys. No, you know what it is, Steve? We dominated these guys for large amounts of that game. And then the moment we considered the first goal, our heads went. That's what happened.
Mm.
And when the heads went, the
Oh, that's a foul.
Mexico smelled blood. But listen, we beat New Zealand in our second game, and then guess what, Steve? We beat Portugal. We beat Portugal. We qualified, played Austria in the round of 16, and we went out.
For real.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, man. I'm disappointed we haven't had
Seahawks.
an. I'm disappointed we haven't had another goal, man. Seattle should have.
Oh, that's a good ball. That's a
equalized.
good ball. Good ball. Headed out very well. That's a terrible shot. What the fuck?
That
was
that went all the way to the. Was that even a goal kick or a throw? That went so far away.
That was a fucking goal kick.
Crazy.
That was that terrible. Yeah, LAFC losing 2-0 to Houston, you know,
Jeez.
on their home ground. Fucking hell.
Yes, Steve, do you remember when Houston used to have what's his name, DeMarcus Beasley in their team?
Yeah, left back. He's one of my favorite players. I love DeMarcus Beasley.
DeMarcus Beasley.
I love DeMarcus Beasley.
And DeMarcus Beasley, I
Guy
think,
scored
started
in a Champions League semifinal against Milan with PSV.
in 2005.
2005.
2005. When they
That was the last time PSV went to a
05.
semi.
It was 2004, 2005.
Oh,
And I
04,
know
05. Okay.
05. And
That was
it was
against
the
the
one
Milan team that was fucking unbelievable.
that was the team that lost to Liverpool in the final. But that team, you know what's crazy about that team, Steve? Right? They were so lucky against that PSV team because they were 1-2-0 in the first leg. And in the second leg, bro, these guys were 2-0 up all the way to like the 91st minute. So it was going to extra time. And then the US and then these guys equalized. I'm sorry, the US Milan scored a goal, right, Steve? And then when they scored, they were qualifying now because of the away goal. And then literally it was like a minute. I swear it was like a minute later, Steve, right? PSV scored again. And all of a sudden the nerves, because now they were relaxed and they thought, yeah, we're through. Go and check.
Yes, they won 3-1
3-1. Steve, that's what I'm telling you. It was 2. Look.
in the second leg, but they got on away goals.
Look at this. Ambrosini scored, right, Steve? Ambrosini scored in the 91st minute, right? And they thought they qualified, and then Felix Koku scored literally when they took the ball. They went forward and scored again.
Philip Koku? Who is that?
It's Felix Koku. Philip Koku. That's him.
Wow.
And you know what's crazy, Steve? They were in so much pressure, bro, because they got rattled. Because you know what happened? They scored the goal, and they thought, yeah, we've qualified. Now they've given up. And then when Izet scored literally like a minute later, it rattled them. They were so scared because now they realized, fuck.
Did Beasley not play the second leg?
Damn.
saying he didn't play in the second leg. He must have played in the first.
Man,
Hold on.
you know what? I think he did play against PSV, but I think it was the following year, Steve, when they played them in the Champions League. It must have been in 2006. Check. Yeah, one.
Let's look at
Yeah,
head to head.
take a look.
PSV.
Just put Milan instead of AC Milan.
PSV. I already selected PSV. I thought. 2 wins, 2 draws, 4 wins.
Oh. Here we go.
Oh, Portland almost got. Oh, bad touch.
There we go, Steve.
Must have
05,
played.
05, 06. I think that's the season where Beasley might have scored. Check. Is that the one?
Yeah, Beasley played right. Nah, Jefferson Farfan scored in that game. Farfan,
Chance,
right?
chance
Yeah,
here, chance,
Farfan.
chance here, chance.
Ooh, no. That's a good ball. It's a good ball. It's a good ball. Rui Diaz. Ooh, that deflection. That was close. I swear to fucking God. Fucking Beasley played against. Scored against PSV. I swear.
Yeah, man. Check up. Maybe they might show it. So are you sure it was against Milan? It wasn't against another team. Are you sure?
Oh, it might have been against. I'll just look up PSV DeMarcus Beasley.
There you go, DeMarcus Beasley.
It said he scored. Oh, he was in a U17 tournament.
In 2000, which year? 2000. Which year? Chance here. Oh, dear man. Yeah, that's it. That's probably it.
Nah, sideways header. Easy
There
for
we go.
Kripo. Easy for Kripo.
There we go. Yeah, man. That definitely. Sorry about your bet, my friend. Who was it? Who was the one that was there?
Oh, it was scroll up here. Fuck was it? Federico. My bad, Federico. It looked like it was going to be a goal in the game. But
Hey,
fair play Portland.
Blame Seattle,
defended
man.
very well.
Yeah. Blame
Played
Seattle,
very
man, for being so wasteful in front of goal.
Yes. Miami favorites for MLS Cup. For me, I mean, I think Columbus are playing.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Dog, Columbus, and they have my guy, Wilfred Nancy, who I think is the best coach in MLS. Like, dog, look at their recent. I swear to God, they're on like a mad winning streak.
Stats don't lie, Steve. Numbers don't lie. And look at that. I think he's won.
Wins.
Bro,
Their last loss was they beat Aston Villa 4-1.
Hey, we were the last team to beat them, Steve. I think we were the last team to beat
Atlanta
them.
United. Yeah.
Let's go. Come on.
1-1, and then they smoked LAFC 5-1, 4-0, 2-0, 5-1, 4-0. Lost 2-1 into Miami, 3-2. They did lose the final. I mean, Pachuca are a good side, 3-0, 2-0, 3-1.
Bro,
they're just winning every fucking say. Wait, they have 1 win in a row, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 wins in a row, and then they beat Aston Villa 4-1 in a friendly.
I'm not joking when I tell you this, Steve, right? I think that the most well-run club in the MLS is Columbus Crew, because they've always been a club who, for me, since like probably 2000,
they're pretty much always competitive.
Exactly, and they don't fall off. Like you've looked you've seen how Atlanta United have fallen off when they started so well. When you look at Seattle, the way they've fallen off, they've had seasons here and there. Right, you've seen what you basically Montreal when they had a good team and they just decided to just fuck it up with like the manager, right? You've seen like basically even LA Galaxy. Look at how far LA Galaxy have fallen off. Columbus Crew is like one of the few clubs in the MLS who, maybe are not always
Seattle
challenging.
as well, to be fair. Seattle are also usually up there in the playoffs as well.
Yes.
Seattle are usually a team. You don't want to play Seattle in the Western Conference playoffs, bro, especially at their ground, where Schmetzer has never lost a playoff game at his home
Jeez.
ground. So
Yeah, they better not play the MLS Cup
Seattle and
final over there.
Columbus have been up there consistently, yeah. And also, I'm trying to think who was the other one. There's another team in the East that's usually pretty consistent.
I thought it might have been the Red Bulls, but the Red Bulls, they've kind of,
To be fair, let
Fair.
me check actually.
Yeah, check. Is it the Red Bulls?
Yeah, Red Bulls are up there fourth
Yeah, there
right
you go.
now. I feel
Charlotte,
like New York City most of the time are in the playoffs as well.
especially when they got rid of Vieira, is when they really started getting up there.
LAFC have been consistent ever since they've been in the league.
Wait a minute, LA Galaxy are top. How is LA Galaxy, bro? Yo, what? That's nuts. Because
They've been playing well this year.
bro, they were poor last year when they had Chicharito. Very poor. They were like one of the worst teams in the league. That is a great turnaround.
2-0. Bro, they have Marco Royce, bro. They got Marco Royce now, man.
Ricky Puig and Marco Royce in their team. Wow.
Yeah, and also this kid Gabriel Peck. This is a good young Brazilian winger right here. He's decent, bro. He is decent. I like him. And also,
There's Maya Yoshida. Maya Yoshida plays for the MLS as well. Maya Yoshida from the Japanese former Southampton center back.
Schalke. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Maya Yoshida.
Great.
And then fucking
Man, look at our team. Look at the Atlanta United team, bro. It's so like
Johnny Fortune. But
You got
Schlicht is terrible. Schlicht for me is awful. I like Saba. I do like Saba. Love
Oh yeah, Steve. When we were playing against DC, he was the best player on the pitch that day, and he had like his
dribbles.
And he was so like
dribbles through motherfuckers like crazy.
Yes, he was. He was our best player that game. I remember him live.
Saba,
I was like,
he's a good player, but he needs some help, man.
Yeah.
Some fucking
Did he play in the Euros?
Yeah, he came off the bench for a game or two.
Oh, that stinks. I thought he would have probably.
But yeah, look at LA Galaxy's fun. I mean, aside from the 3-1 loss to Seattle,
Steve,
Chivas beat LA Galaxy.
This is why I love. This is why I love watching Portland Timbers. Look at what they do every time they win a game. They either cut the log or they do like the fishing thingy. Bro, this tradition that they have is so funny, man. Very, very funny.
It makes them unique, bro.
Hey, listen, I'm all for it, man. Have your own culture, man.
Yeah.
Basically, it just shows that you're in touch with your fan base. You know what I mean? Like because that's what you want to do. It's like
have something that makes the club unique, that stands out.
I mean, it's the same thing that Atlanta United do when they have like some of these celebrities where they like hit the gong and then the game is about to start and some shit like that. Yeah, it's like a tradition over there in the MLS. So
yeah. But yeah, with that win, Portland goes up to they actually kick Seattle down a notch, and also because Houston won, right? Seattle
and
right
Vancouver.
now outside, they'd have to play a playoff between them and Minnesota.
Yeesh.
So, but yeah, Portland they're in touching distance of top 4-ish. Colorado's only 4 points ahead. Vancouver's got 2 games in hand. They're on 41. I forget the other game tonight in MLS. When is it?
I think that's it. Is that it for the day? I don't think there's any more games.
Yeah. So it was.
So Austin won today.
Yeah. So it was. That was last weekend. Actually.
Oh wow!
What?
The DC was it? Would I just see DC lost 4-3 to Dallas? Wow! What a game!
Last weekend, this is the crazy game. 4-4 Portland and St. Louis City.
Oh yeah, isn't that the place where the Swedish goalkeeper now plays? Roman Berkey. I think he plays for St. Louis.
Swiss.
Right?
Swiss.
Yeah, that's what I said. Roman.
Yeah, he plays for St. Louis.
Yeah.
At least Toronto lost 3-1.
That's what I was telling you. That's what I was telling you earlier.
That's nice. Me and Dan helped we lost 4-1, but I knew we were going to get smoked. So.
Wait, at least
4-2, bro. 4-2. And by the way, look at the lineup. These are some good players, but like there are better squads in MLS. Like
And you know what's
Agn's
good?
a good player. Mo
Mhm.
Farsi's a good player.
Diego
Armstead,
Rossi.
Munson, Camacho. That front
Diego
three is
Rossi.
very good. Cucho Hernandez, Diego Rossi, and Christian Ramirez. That's a good front three.
Let me tell you something, Steve. You see, in this league, right? In this league, one thing I've learned my whole life watching MLS, right? The teams that usually dominate this league is not the team that has usually all the superstars. Never. It's usually the team that has the most chemistry, right?
Yes,
When Atlanta
they click.
United,
They click at the
ex-
right time.
you see, when Atlanta United in like those 2 3 years where we were basically like on top of like the MLS, right? We brought in Joseph Martinez from Torino. We
Yeah,
brought in Almiron from like the Paraguayan league, I think,
yeah.
right? We were signing players basically. We're basically saying, okay, we're gonna sign this youngster, we're gonna pair him up with this guy, we're gonna sign this guy and this guy and this guy. And basically everyone was looking at the Atlanta United team thinking, well, we they don't really have superstars, like you know what I mean,
They
right? So what are
became
we gonna say?
superstars.
But that's the
They
thing, Steve. The
became.
big and this is why you look at clubs like LA Galaxy when they brought in Beckham and they took in and they brought in Robbie Keane and Steven Gerrard and all of these people. Bro, has that won them an MLS Cup? I've still not seen LA Galaxy win an MLS Cup yet.
It's been a while since they won MLS Cup. A
And look at the,
long time.
yes, and this is what I'm saying. Like if you look at like for me, look at the teams that have, look Steve, look at the teams that have won the MLS Cup in the last few years. Columbus Crew don't have superstars. This striker that they have was playing for Watford in the championship. I think wasn't he in the championship? They
Yeah,
signed him.
Cucho Hernandez. To be
He
fair, he
was
was a good. He had a decent Premier League stint.
But Steve,
He was
that is my point, right? The fact that he was a good striker, and they were able to scout him and say, "Yo, if he's doing this in the Premier League and in the Championship, he's gonna smoke in this league, and nobody knows it. Let's go get him." Diego Rossi was at Fenerbahce, right? Wasn't really
Yep.
getting any game
He
time,
used to be at
and
yeah. He went from LAFC to Turkey to
yes,
Fenerbahce, and then yeah.
and then when he went there, didn't really play that much. He was on the bench, but he did prove himself in the league. So they were like, all right, let's bring him back, play him in the left, right? The Ramirez guy also signed him. Look at that
From
midfield.
Minnesota. Minnesota, he was
Dol-
there for a while.
yes, Dolinton Nagbe,
Ramirez.
right? Dolinton Nagbe was basically carrying our midfield those 2 seasons. And then they were like, all right, we'll get him too. Look at
Yeah.
this team. They just basically decided, listen, man, let's go for quality than quantity. You understand what I'm saying? Let's not do this thing where we're like, get the superstar here, get the superstar there. And guess what? All of this
They built a
planning,
team, a
exactly.
genuine team.
And that's the thing, Steve. Build a team, and then guess what? You compete for trophies. This is my point. See, this is the same thing when you look at even in the Saudi Arabian league, right? Because I watch the Saudi Arabian league, right? You look at how Al Hilal do their business. Yes, they buy superstars, but they're very, very smart in how they buy their superstars. They don't go and buy that like that big one superstar. I mean, I guess they did it with Neymar, but this is the thing. When they
He hasn't
brought in
played for
Neymar,
them much, though. He hasn't
but that's
even
the
played
thing.
for them that much.
But you know what's crazy, Steve? When Neymar gets back in the team, he has his place in the team. You understand what I'm saying? He has his place in the team. They're not like, okay, let's go buy this superstar so that he can play in Neymar's position. So that when Neymar comes in, then that's gonna be an issue. They basically were like, all right, we need a striker. Who are we gonna sign? Well, they could have gone for all the superstars. They could have gone in for Osimhen. They could have gone in for, I don't
Mhm.
know, a Lewandowski, something like that. It's a big name, right? But they were like, no, 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 no. There's a player in the Premier League who scored, I think, what, 14, 15 goals his last season, and he plays in Fulham, right? We can offer him this amount of money and he will come. And guess what? They brought
Mitrovic.
they brought
Yeah.
in Mitrovic, Sergei Milinkovic Savic. You know him more than anybody, Steve.
What an
He
amazing
went
player. One of my favorites. Yeah.
and he was doing it for so many seasons. I know this because I've been following him since 2016, right, Steve? He was there, right,
One
doing
of the
his
best
thing
midfielders in Serie A during
in Serie A. But guess what? Steve? As time went by, his transfer teams were now basically talking about him when it comes to transfers, even though he was still consistent in the Lazio midfield. Al Hilal looked at it and said, you know what? This guy is such an amazing midfielder, and nobody in Europe is trying to sign him right now. Let's go and
For
offer. Let's
whatever
go.
reason. I don't know why.
And that's my point. But the fact that El Halal, right, were so smart with their scouting to say, instead of us going out to buy the superstars everybody knows, let's go and buy the superstars that we can see, because you can tell that these guys watch. They watched Milinkovic Savic. They went and watched Mitrovic. They went out to watch. I don't know, Renan Lodi at Atletico. They went out to watch
Yeah.
these players and they were like, let's go and buy these players because these players will actually improve us in areas that we need improvement. So you see, Sergei came in. You see, Renan Lodi came in. When they signed Neymar, they were like, all right, we need to bring a big name. So Neymar right now, PSG don't want to keep him, right? He's a big name, and he'll be open to the move. So guess what? They signed Neymar, so now we have our superstar. Let's build a team around our superstar. You understand what I'm saying? So guess what? When Neymar gets back into the team, yes, Milinkovic Savic is there. Yes, Mitrovic is there. All these guys are there. But they're all looking at Neymar and they're telling Neymar, they look at Neymar as the superstar, as the big name in the team. He is the face of the squad.
Yeah.
But he has a crew around him who will do a job. And that is what I love about Al Hilal. And that is why the difference between Al Hilal and Al Nasser is that Al Nasser have spent money on Cristiano. They've signed Laporte. They've signed Mane. They were about to sign Chesney. They've signed, what's his name, Talisca. They've got, who else
Anderson
did they have in it?
Talisca. Yeah.
And Anderson Talisca from, was it not from, didn't they sign him from you guys? He wasn't he playing at, I know he was at Benfica, but he wasn't there where he said.
Anderson Talisca was at
Besiktas.
Turkey.
Besiktas. I'm tripping.
He's at Besiktas. Yeah, I think you're right.
But this is my point, right?
He was a fun player to watch, man. I love watching Talisca.
But this is the thing, Steve. They
Good
brought all, but these were all quality players, just buying quality everywhere, right? And yes, it's great when you have all these
Oh, they
big
bought him from
names.
Guangzhou. They bought him from Guangzou in China.
Guangzou,
2021.
there we go, Guangzou. You're right. He did play in China. I'm tripping. And who else did they sign? I feel like I'm missing someone. Who else did Al Nassr sign? I feel like they signed another big name that is in the tip of.
Let me pull up this squad. I'm seeing Brozovic.
There you go, Marcel
And they just
Brozovic.
signed Mohamed Simakan as
And
well.
bro, from Leipzig, I know.
Otavio as well.
Steve, see, this is my point, right?
And Alex
It's-
Tellers. And
you-
Alex
you know-
Tellers.
Steve, thanks for telling
Hmm.
me. You see all these players you just mentioned, right? This reminds me of when Real Madrid were trying to do the Galacticos thing back in the early 2010s, 2000s, when they brought in Figo, then they brought in Zidane, then they brought in Ronaldo, then they brought in Beckham, they brought in all these superstars. You buy all these superstars all you want, but if there's no chemistry in around that team, when you play against a team that has 100 out of 100 chemistry, you're gonna get exposed. And you know
Yeah.
what's happened, Steve? With all those superstars that Al Nasser have, they recently played against Al Hilal, took the lead, and then they conceded 4 in the second half. You see what I'm saying? That's the difference
Yeah.
between that's quality versus chemistry. Chemistry will always win. The team that gels is the team that always performs better. The problem is Al Nassr with all their superstars don't gel, and this is the same thing that applies with even Madrid right now. When I look at the Madrid team with Mbappe being there,
Yeah, they
I'm
need
saying-
to develop that chemistry. Yeah.
I'm like, yes, you guys bought Mbappe, but this is the problem. Mbappe has an ego, and so does Vinicius, so does
Yeah.
Bellingham, so does guys like Rodrigo, because they are all winners. These are people that have been winning before you arrived. So they're not going to look at you and say, oh, yeah, we're going to take a step back because you're the superstar now. No, we've been doing it before you, so you have to keep up with us. That's how they're going to be looking at it. And I'm like, if that's
Yeah.
the mentality that they're coming with, then you yourself now have to lower your ego and try to adapt to the team. And if you don't, then the whole structure is going to be messed up.
It collapses.
Exactly.
Without a solid foundation, you can't build upon. You can't
This
build
is the
upon it if you don't have a
Steve,
solid foundation.
In every sport, let me be clear, even the year that you guys finished top 4, right? Look at the team that you guys had. You
It wasn't
finished
the best. It wasn't the fourth best on paper in the league.
that, but
It was
Steve,
that best like eighth, bro.
Steve, that team, if you look at that team, right? That season, you guys brought in Isaac. I think Isaac was like your key signing. right?
Yeah.
And you brought in
Yeah, it's actually
Gordon.
for a lot of it as well.
Yeah, you guys brought in
Honestly,
Gordon. You guys brought in Gordon, Steve, from Everton, who was
January.
basically, and don't forget, Steve, when he was at Everton, Everton wanted to get rid of him because basically Chelsea were turned his head, right? You guys signed him. I think you guys signed Javi Barnes from Leicester
Harvey Barnes
relegated.
from Leicester.
Yes,
Yeah.
Leicester, right? So
Yep.
basically, there were no, the only superstar, and this is a huge quotation, was Isaac, because Isaac was a player who was wanted in Europe. But
Yeah,
apart from
Arsenal,
him,
I think we're looking at him and shit like that. Yeah.
but that's the thing. And I guess Guamaras, because Bruno was also wanted by
Yeah.
Arsenal as well. So those were
Guimaraes.
the,
I love
but you see, but this is the thing, Steve. You see those two players, right? Those two players are key players. They are ballers, right, Steve?
Guimaraes.
And the thing is, Steve, you were very smart with the way that season, the transfer window, the transfer window worked for Newcastle. Looking at it now, it was genius because the way you guys basically
Great
bought
value
players,
for money.
you were very exactly, you
Great
were so
value.
smart. You were so smart, and when other teams were basically spending money crazy, in the end, at the end of the day, Steve, you finished top four and you finished comfortably. I know things kind of ended a little sour. It looked like Liverpool were coming back, but you guys were so comfortable in that top four area. It was ridiculous. Like I remember you guys played against Tottenham. I know you guys are playing Tottenham today, but do you remember that Tottenham
Bro,
game, Steve? Oh my God, when you guys were like 5-0 up after 20 minutes.
20 minutes, bro. Jacob Murphy scored a fucking absolute screamer outside of the box from like 45 yards.
You had Jacob Murphy.
Golazo, bro. Wow.
You had Jacob Murphy in the team, Steve. This is what I mean when I say, bro, quality over quantity. Like chemistry
Chemistry over
over
quality. Yeah.
chemistry over quality every time. Bro, Jacob Murphy was doing a job. Heck, Steve, I know you don't like him, but even Almiron did his thing that season. Did you remember he scored?
A
He
purple
had
patch.
like,
Yeah.
but this is the thing. Even with that purple patch, Steve, it helped you guys finish the four.
He
But this is
played
my
hard
point.
for the team as well. He is a team player. That's chemistry. Yeah.
But that is the point, Steve. In every single sport, this is why I'm looking at even our team, and I'm saying, listen, I don't know what Hansi Flick is going to cook this season. He might just work some kind of crazy, kind of chemistry, which would just make us better than we look. Because I'm gonna be very real. I saw him do this at Bayern. Because people don't realize when he was the manager at Bayern, what's his name? He started from what's his name?
We had to pick up Nico Kovac's mess.
Right? Miko Kovac lost 5-1 to Eintracht Frankfurt, and he got sacked. And then you brought in Hansi Flick, his assistant.
Frankfurt looked good, by the way. They look good this season.
Hey,
Played
we'll
well.
see what
Yeah,
happens.
did the watch along for them today. They played well.
Yeah. I also saw the watch along for the Bayer Leverkusen game. Bayer Leverkusen, bro, lost. Bro, what is happening today,
Finally.
Steve? Steve, what is
Finally.
happening today? Why is it that
Finally.
didn't you see what Everton did it this morning? They were 2-0 up and they lost the game in less than
Bro, that's
8
what
minutes.
relegation teams do. They lose 2-0 from 87 minutes onward.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
Steve, I said this because what's his name? Anthony Roberts, right? You know Ant Rob,
Anthony
right?
Robinson. Yeah, they're
No,
full
no, no,
of.
no, no.
Oh.
No. I'm talking about the YouTuber, Ant Rob. Ant Rob 16.
Oh.
The scouts, the Liverpool. Yo, you know what's funny, right? He was in my he was in my comments, right? And I was watching the Barca game because the Barca game was still playing during the game, Everton game, right? And he was like, Omar, did you see the game between Bournemouth and Everton? I said, nah, but the last time I checked, they were 2-0 up, and it was like 80
Bro,
minutes.
I turned the game off at 70 minutes or whatever. I was like, all right, yeah, Bournemouth are playing like ass today.
Yeah, I looked at the score. It was 81 minutes played, 2-0. I was like, yeah, it was 81 minutes played, 2-0. I was like, yeah, I'm good. He said,
I
Omar,
put on Brest versus Saint Etienne. I put a different game on. I was like, all right, I can come.
And it's funny because when he's like, Omar, you didn't see the best part. And I was like, man, what did I miss? What are you talking about? I went back and I just checked. You see it in my stream, Steve, because I was literally so shocked when I saw. I was like,
well, same. Someone told me. I was like, wait, whoa. They what? Fucking
Steve,
lost.
Steve, I had to go and check the scores. I was like, bro, they scored their first goal in the 87th minute, and scored the equalizer in the 92nd minute, and then was scored the winner in 95th. Now, I'm being real. If I was in that stadium that day, I was an Everton fan, I swear to God, that would be enough for me to tear up my season ticket.
Right, give up. That's
Bro,
gotta be, bro. That has to be the coffin for them surviving. Imagine if you're a player. Imagine you're an Everton player, bro, and you
bro,
got smoked by Brighton, smoked by Tottenham,
and then
and
you
then
do
that
this,
happened.
and then you do this against a team that, on all basis, is around gonna be around in and around the relegation zone,
Yeah.
and you do that at
They've
home.
conceded 10 goals in 3 games. Well,
But Steve, I'm not joking when I say this, bro. This is, I don't care if you're a team, a relegation fighting team. You don't lead 2-0 in the 85th minute and lose the game. It
yeah,
doesn't happen in
it's
any team.
unacceptable.
Unacceptable. I'm sitting there, I'm like, bro, this is alone.
How did they? If they fired Sean Dyche,
They should. I swear
no,
to
well,
God.
don't worry. He'll get his ass fired after this game. Leicester will probably take points off them. Palace, if they need to start, Palace need to start putting the ball in the back of the net.
I'm not joking, man. You rated them very highly coming to
Newcastle.
the season.
These next 4 games ain't really easy for Everton.
No game is easy for Everton right now. Let's be
But
real.
yeah,
But good Lord Almighty, bro. And you know what's crazy? It's
by the way,
still,
they've won 1 game in 15 in the Prem. They've won 1 game in 15
how did these guys even stay up last season?
because they were lucky that there were 3 worse teams. But guess what? This year there are not 3 worse teams than them.
Nope.
I don't think so. Yeah, so this is 1 win in 15. They lost to Arsenal, beat Sheffield United, drew with Luton. And
They're
they
the
beat
worst, one of the worst Premier League sides of all time. That's the team that they beat.
They actually ended off the season well.
Oh, they
One
beat Brentford.
Yeah, but guess what? This year they ain't doing this. This is the thing.
Mm.
Like they're not going to replicate those wins. Bournemouth beat them. Bournemouth have actually beat Everton like 4 straight times.
Jeez.
So today, obviously, they won. They won last year. They
Jeez.
won.
Didn't they come
Yeah,
up last? Oh, they lost.
no, they lost that one. But actually, they beat them in the cup. Oh, that was 22-23.
Yeah, because remember they got promoted last season. Last season was when Bournemouth came back to the league.
Right.
But this is the thing with this
They're
Everton
finished
team.
though. They are
No,
fucking.
this Everton team, right? And you know what it is? I said this in my stream, Steve. I said, you see these clubs, these big clubs, right? That float around the relegation zone. Yeah, you can only float around the zone for a certain amount of time before you finally hit the drop. I'll prove it, Steve. Remember when Hamburg were always in the relegation zone in the Bundesliga? Hamburg is a huge team, one of the most successful teams in German history.
Deportivo La Coruña battling relegation, I think, for at least
For
3
a few seasons, because I think they went down in 2018, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's
And
the
they
season.
haven't been back. Then, bro, they got the fucking 3rd tier.
Yep. And you know what's crazy, Steve? What we could say the same about Hamburg. Hamburg, right?
Hamburg for a
From
while.
from which year did they get relegated? Was it 2020 or
Bro,
2021?
they think
think they
they
got
got
relegated.
relegated at 17-18.
Bro, I'm giving them credit.
Hamburg Hamburg have not been in the Bundesliga for 6 years.
Steve, that's what I'm saying. And you know what's crazy, Steve, right? When did they start flirting with the relegation zone? It was around the 2010-2011 season, I think, was when they started flirting with the relegation zone, or
Something like
2007-2012. And when they started flirting with the relegation zone, they would always be in the relegation zone until like the last 5 games, and somehow they'll come back their way to finishing in like 16th,
They always need
15th,
a
right?
miracle. Yeah.
And you know what's funny, Steve? Did you remember how the fans had like a clock? Because they had never been relegated, and they always had the clock there because they were making fun of everyone who used to think, yeah, you guys are gonna get relegated very soon. It's going to happen soon. And they were like, no, we will always find a way. And then the day I will never forget, Steve, because I was watching the game when they got relegated. Yo, did you remember they actually burned down like the clock? They burned the clock, Steve. Because That was the moment they finally realized. I'm like, bro, you cannot flirt with relegation every single season and think that you're always gonna get away with it. And it's the same thing with Everton now. I'm seeing Everton like I saw Hamburg. I'm
Yeah.
like, you guys have challenged for relegation last season, you've challenged for relegation this season before, and you've challenged for relegation this season before that. Like this is now
Well,
three seasons,
They got relegated in 2017-18. I was right. They haven't
and
been in the Bundesliga for actually now it's 7 years. Seven
remember,
years they
is
failed
this
to get promoted.
and that's the same thing with look at Blackburn, Steve. Blackburn Rovers, another team that won the
Yeah.
Premier League, where they were flirting with relegation until guess what? They finally got relegated, and we still haven't seen them in the league, right? Look at teams like Nottingham Forest, who were like a big team. It took them years to finally get back to the Premier League. We still wait. Look at Leeds. They came back recently, but how many years did they stay out of the top flight? Everton don't realize, bro. This is dangerous game that they're playing. Because you go down, it's not a guarantee that you're coming back up. This is championship we're talking about, and you guys are playing around. And I genuinely have said it. I think this is the year that they finally go down. I'm not joking because you cannot flirt with relegation every single season and think you're going to get away with it. There's going to come a season where you're going to be the shittest team in the league, and you're right.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I haven't seen any three shit teams yet. Because Southampton have been doing well so far. They've been doing all right.
Mm.
Ipswich have had a few. They've been unlucky with like the teams that they've
Got the
had to
draw
play.
today.
Exactly,
I
but
mean,
they
they Ipswich played Man City and Liverpool.
exactly that's my
They
point.
weren't
They've
gonna
been
win
unlucky,
those 2 games. Let's be real.
and that's my point, Steve. So the
They
fact,
drew versus a team that was slightly better than theirs. Fulham are overall a little bit better than
bro,
Ipswich.
Fulham with the transfers that they've had should have won that game. But guess what? But that's my
But
point.
what?
No, I'm not joking. Everton is genuinely the worst team in the league right now. It's not even
Yeah,
close. They are the worst team in the league. Because I've been following all the teams in the league, right? And yeah, you're right, man. The only saving grace that they have if they sack Sean Dyche
they need to.
in the next game. If he gets sacked, they should have sacked him after today. I'm gonna be real. If after what I saw today, if I'm the owner, bro, this will be the one where I'm like, yeah, no, no, no. You can't lose like that. You can't stay, bro. That is the kind of defeat that we don't want in our team. But that's the
Oh,
thing, bro. Look at that, bro. Crazy, crazy.
definitely,
But yeah, this is this
definitely.
is this is honestly, honestly, like I always tell this to people. I'm like, bro, I don't like in football, right? This is why I hated during the Bartomeu era, Steve, because Bartomeu used to do the same thing that I used to blame Madrid for, which is only looking for quality and now not looking for chemistry. Because you remember when we had Messi, Neymar, and Suarez, they were not only quality, they were also good with chemistry. And
Yeah,
that is why it was considered one of the best trios in history because they were a team that gelled. They gelled like that. And the problem is that when Neymar left, Bartomeu was so obsessed with trying to build the next front three that he never really thought, hmm, we've got all this money. We don't necessarily need to go and buy a superstar. Let's buy a player who can accommodate both Messi and Suarez in the team. So what did they do? You go out and you say, okay, who's the next big thing? Mbappe is there, so is Usman Dembele. But the thing with Usman Dembele is that Usman Dembele has had one good season, and to be fair, he did well at Dortmund, but he needed maybe another season to prove himself. For me, I would have put my money on Mbappe because I'm like, first of all, Mbappe is younger than Dembele. Mbappe has proven himself by winning the league, helping his club win the league, unlike Dembele. And also, he took his club to the semifinals. This is a kid that has not reached his. It's like the way they talk about Yamal now, where he's doing so much at a young age that his potential is the sky's the limit with him. Mbappe was that guy. And we could have looked at him and said, imagine if you're Mbappe, you're a young kid, right? Who is considered like the next big thing, right? If you join Barcelona, and you have Messi and Suarez as your partners, bro. You're not just gonna sit there and think you're the super, bro. You will want to learn under the tree under these two, because you're like, bro, I'm in this middle of greatness here. I'm talking to the greatest player of all time and one of the greatest strikers to ever live, bro. You'll be learning. You'll be willing to learn. And Barcelona would have looked at Mbappe as like the golden boy, and like you're like, okay, now you're the kid who's gonna learn from these superstars when they leave. Just like
Mhm.
Neymar was supposed to be that guy. But this is the thing: it takes a club with brains, a president with brains to think like that. We didn't have that kind of person. We just had a person who was just like, oh yeah, I stumbled into something good, and now I've lost that good thing. So now I'm gonna try to recreate that little good thing that I had, which is stupid.
He just
If you
overthunk it, and bro, he splashed the cash in just such a horrific way.
and
And
look at
then it
where
was,
we are,
bro, it was the fact that you would double down on these stupid things.
Steve. I'm gonna be real, right? The Bartomeu era, that Bartomeu
Horrible,
era, man.
horrible.
Steve, you know what? I tell people, I'm like, you see the it too, right? To a lot of
It
people, it
set that,
hurt.
bro. It set your club back at least 5 years.
But
Let's be
Steve, let me tell
honest.
you something. That it too doesn't hurt me as much as people think it does. You know what that it too did? It showed the world how much of a mess Barcelona was. Because a lot of people who never knew, because we were always there and thereabouts. I know, we got the embarrassments
It would.
against Liverpool.
What's the catchphrase? Paper over the cracks.
Yes. And we were papering over the cracks for seasons. And as a Barcelona fan, me, I was just sitting there and I was like, to be honest with you, this storm is coming. Like Messi is literally, he's literally like the anchor. It's like the ceiling is leaking, right? And like someone is just you just got like a little stick just holding on to the ceiling, hoping that the ceiling doesn't break, and then all the water gets inside the house. That was Messi. Messi was the stick that
Yeah.
was holding us on for so many seasons, right? And you knew it because every time we played a team of quality, we always ended up getting destroyed. When we played Liverpool, that's what happened. When we played against Roma, that's what happened.
Yep.
Those were the games where people were not, but people were like, oh, but they're still doing well. That match against Bayern Munich, when we were pulled, when our pants were pulled in front of the whole world, that was the moment that everyone was like, yeah, this team is dead.
What, the 8-2? Yeah.
Because that was the game that Messi could not save us. Messi could not even touch the ball. And when Messi was completely immobilized, everybody was then looking at the rest of the team and saying, okay, bro, your captain is now being isolated. What are y'all gonna do? And then the rest of the team couldn't do anything. And then you had an bro, that's what the difference was. We had Messi, we had Messi, Bayern had a team,
Yep.
Bayern had a squad,
Yeah.
Bayern from
A
like Manu
manager. A
and a
manager as well.
they had a manager and they had a squad. They had a chemistry. Look at the team, Steve. You remember the team from the goalkeeper, from Neuer, all the way to the centre back partnership. Who was your centre back
Thiago,
partnership?
Kimmich.
Who was the centre back partnership in that season? Who was it?
Would have been Hummels and Zuma.
Alaba, and
Alaba as
Boateng.
well. Alaba.
Yeah, it was Hummels, Boateng, Alaba, and
Boateng.
Alfonso Davies, Steve, right? And then you had Goretzka, Kimmich, and Goretzka. You had Thiago in the team. You had Muller doing his thing. You had Coman, Kingsley
Gnabry.
Coman and Gnabry. Perisic, Steve, on loan. He did so well for you guys.
Oh, Perisic was awesome. Awesome player
But see,
for
this is my
Bayern
point.
Munich.
This is my point, Steve. You spend money on you brought in a player like Perisic on loan from Inter Milan, right? A lot of people at the time were looking at that deal thinking, what was their manager thinking? But you know what's crazy? That loan deal was one of the best loan deals Bayern Munich will probably ever do. Because dude, that guy won you guys a treble, and
Yeah.
he was one of your best players that season. But you see what the thing
My
is,
God,
Steve?
yeah.
That game against Bayern Munich, the reason we lost is because it was one man against an entire squad. The rest of the team was shit. Every
Yeah.
single one of them went missing. Every one of them felt bad for themselves. And you can see it, bro. When that halftime was over, Steve, I'm not joking. Before, I wish I was on YouTube when this game happened, right? I was telling people during when I was talking to my friends, I said, bro, All I pray is that we don't get embarrassed. And people were looking at me saying, "Bro, what are you talking about? You guys have a good. You guys have just as a good team as Bayern Munich." Because we had Griezmann, we had Messi, we had all these players. Like, I'm like, no, 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 no,
Wait,
no, no,
didn't
no.
fucking Umtiti play and
He was
uh
Umtiti was there,
PK was
Langley,
still starting?
Piqué was still starting,
And
Langley was
that's
in.
elder abuse. That's just fucking elder
Steve,
putting that poor guy out there.
Steve, I sat there, right, Steve, and I was looking at these. I was like, bro, what you're mentioning to me are individuals. You're talking about individuals versus a team. Have you
Yeah.
seen Bayern Munich? And I was telling about that, bro. Have you seen Bayern Munich? Bayern Munich don't have super. In fact, they have one superstar, which is Lewandowski. Well, guess what? You see the rest of that team. You have ball. You have warriors in that team. You have a team
Yes, a
who are
team.
gonna who are gonna play together as a team, and they're going to win as a team. We have individuals who are looking around at Messi and saying, "Messi, save us," because when
That's
Messi
called
has a good game, but
Messi dependencia. Messi
perfect, Steve.
dependency.
And you know what, Steve? That's why I said for me that 8-2, Steve, it didn't hurt me as much as it hurt many Barca fans. Because how can I be hurt when a part of me knew this was going to happen? I didn't expect us to concede 8, but I
But you wouldn't
expected
be
us.
you what did you predict before the game like a 4-0 maybe?
I thought we were going to lose 3-0, Steve, and that would have been an embarrassment. But you know what, Steve? That is the mentality I was in. And you know what's crazy, Steve? That whole game, it just encapsulated everything I hated about my club at the time. And I was like, bro, I'm glad that this happened because now the world can finally see how much of a shit show this club is.
You can't
And you know
hide
what?
behind anything anymore.
And you know
Yeah.
what's crazy, Steve? I always tell people this. I said this in one of my streams, right? I said, in every single football club, you can always draw a line in the sand, a line in the sand where you can say, this is the moment that your club was never the same. You understand what I'm saying? When I look at you Bayern Munich, you know when I can draw the line in the sand when it comes to Bayern? Is the moment that you guys sacked Nagelsmann and brought in Tuchel. That was the line in the sand. Because that moment, Steve, when that thing happened, Bayern Munich completely destroyed themselves. Bayern Munich were going for a treble that season. You guys were in every single trophy. You guys were comfortable in the top of the table. You guys were in the quarterfinals of the Champions League against City, and then you guys were in the what's the name? The
DFB
Deutsche Pokal.
Pokal.
And then you sacked the manager, brought in this new manager who gets knocked out in his first game in the Deutsche Pokal, goes to the Champions League and gets embarrassed by City, and then
You
literally
lost
has to win the
Freiburg.
league, and then
Freiburg.
and then ends up having to win the league on the last day because the team that was challenging you bottled it.
Yeah. We
That
relied
wa-
on that 18-year-old Musiala to carry us to a title.
and that's how I looked at our team, because after we lost 8-2 to Bayern, Steve, our team completely got destroyed. Like
Yeah.
Suarez left, Vidal left, Rakitic left, everybody left, and then literally our club has never recovered from that, Steve. To this day, I've seen my club get knocked out in the group stages of the Champions League 2 seasons in a
And the
row.
Europa by
I've s-
Frankfurt.
that's my point, Steve. I've seen us win away at PSG and then get battered at home. This is my point, Steve.
The Frankfurt one for me was the most jarring, I think.
With-
It was the fact that the stadium, your stadium, was full of tens of thousands of Frankfurt fans.
That
It was
was an
like
that
it was
that was
like
an
a
invasion.
home game. It was like a bro. It was like a home game for them. It was like a home game for
It's
Eintracht
crazy.
Frankfurt. Man.
But yeah, Steve, this has been an amazing stream, man. Thanks for having me
Yeah,
here. And
no,
we'll definitely do more maybe next week when I'm
yeah,
off. Yeah,
fuck
yeah,
yeah,
man.
bro.
Big up, my guy, bro. This has been an amazing stream. Listen,
Fuck
guys, like the video, subscribe, guys, and listen. Steve is always here practically every day doing streams. I'm usually in the chat. Sometimes I'm not actually talking, but I'm always there. You should know. But yeah, man, this has been an amazing stream, man.
yeah,
Yeah,
fuck
bro.
yeah, bro. No,
All right.
absolutely. Take care, everybody. Like I said, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, all that stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna go get some bed. Newcastle play in about 7 hours, so let's
Go to bed, bro. Get some rest.
yeah, we gonna get to bed. But yeah, take care, Omar, and take care everybody in the chat. Yeah, peace. Out.